We got screens and sounds. Are are indie films better than big screen movies today? Yes, motherfucker. That's obvious. Yes, that's an obvious question. But you got some big screen movies that they starting to do their thing. But Vibe, you kick this one off, dog.
Oh, I thought you
Uh,
were about to kick it off.
Oh no, sir. This is you.
um,
You, the Vibe King, vibing. Go for
are
it.
indie films? What was it? Are indie films better than big?
Yeah,
Um,
big
big,
picture
big,
movie, big screen movies.
the big
Big.
movies that go to the
um,
theaters.
that'd be to me no,
What?
He must
no,
not watch a lot of indie
Are
movies.
you serious?
nah, bro.
You
Like,
you you you're
well,
kidding,
Oh,
right?
I had to
a
do
lot of
my
people feel that way
research. I
though. A lot
looked
of people
at
feel that way. Car feel that way too.
Yeah, I had to do
What?
my research and look at all the indie films. They do got some hitters in there, even some movies that I didn't think that would have been indie films,
Hmm.
but it's just not enough.
What I
Like
think
I
me
think the that
my
budget.
personal opinion. Hold on. My personal opinion is we shouldn't have stuck with movies. I felt like now looking at this, we should not have stuck with just movies because it's a lot of indie shows. It's a lot of indie series out there that's better than big screens series too. Big
Ain't no
budget
thing.
series as
Wait, we
well.
put that in there too. Hey, we put it in there.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
but go ahead, Vibe. Go ahead, give your thoughts. I just wanted to say that because we should have stuck with we should have thrown series in there too. But go ahead.
Yeah, because they I mean there is some gems in there like the Pulp Fictions, the Juno, the I don't even know if Sinners. No, Sinners might have been big screen.
Yeah,
Shit, what you just said was big screen too.
Yeah. All them
All
big.
them,
Yeah.
all them made it to the movies. When we
yeah.
saying
Yeah,
Talking
but
about
indie,
some of them are
Sundance type
strictly
movies.
indie
See
films. Like
the movies that we're talking about, like indie movies, we talk about straight to DVD movies.
Yeah, that and Sundance Festival type movies.
Yeah, them straight to DVD movies that don't hit the big screen.
hmm
My genre right here.
okay,
The ones that go straight to streaming services like Tubi, Netflix, shit,
hmm
even Amazon and
yeah,
even Amazon
and all
and
that stuff.
Paramount, all of that shit.
But, yeah,
I mean,
Peacock.
now that I get what y'all saying, even still, I wouldn't.
It's
I mean,
your opinion, man. You good. It's
I,
your opinion.
I watch a lot of movies, but at the same time, like you got to go crate diving for stuff
I don't
like that.
watch it. I don't watch
There
enough.
are a lot of good just movies out there. They're indie, like you're saying, they just go straight to DVD.
Yeah.
But to say that they, to me, it don't wait. It don't, There's no competition when it comes to like big money film cinema movies. There's just too
I'm,
many hits.
I
There's
mean,
just way too many hits. Like if I had to drop one genre, indie movies or big hit movies, I'm picking big hit movies. You can get the fuck out of here with indies.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like my John Wick series. I like Spartan 300. I like the Collector. Like I like just big movies that made it to the theater because big budget and sometimes pay off. They had some bad ones like the whole Marvel series. All that stuff. Like I just can't. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to myself and be like, "Oh yeah, I'd rather watch an indie movie." It just ain't true. Not for me, at least. So I'm gonna stick with the big screen movies for today. I can't really see myself too much caring for the ones that go straight to DVD indies over that in this comparison.
Oh, that boy said he might drop the shit. He said, done. Fuck y'all. Fuck all our thoughts. He done. He just dropped the mic. I hear you. I hear you on that thought. And since I'm next,
On
I'm
Steam,
about I'm about to burn the fuck out of your ass since I'm next. so my take on this, and my personal opinion, I'm just from what I've seen, and me personally, I don't watch enough. Me personally, because it's a lot of fucking indie movies from Mac and Snaps when they throw movies at me like that. And I be like, what the fuck? But the ones that I be catching, and
mm,
mainly, especially the ones that I be catching, like mainly the action movies and stuff, man, you would not see that much freedom in a big budget movie than you would see in an indie film. And the only reason why you would catch more freedom on certain big budget films is depending on whose name is on that movie.
Yep.
Like John Wick, of course John Wick is going to be fucking awesome. You know who helped choreograph mostly that shit? Keanu Reeves. It was his vision and him and his director's vision that made that movie to what it is. If anybody else would have been on John Wick, do you actually think that shit would have been good? Fuck no. With his vision, with both of the directors' vision colliding and working together as one, would John Wick be as big? Absolutely fucking not. And you know that. You know that for a fact. and that goes with the saying with all the other big budget movies. The main reason why big films does so well, one, is because of course they got a bigger budget. Two,
Yeah.
it's because the actors that are in those movies, they're able to mold the movie for the vision for them to see. Another movie, for instance, Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible. Long as them motherfuckers been going on, long as them damn movies been going on. The reason why they always will be so good is because Tom Cruise is doing the movie the way he wants to do it. And key word there, Tom Cruise is in the fucking movie. So he's heavily involved in all of this shit. That's the reason I'm saying, like, when you get indie films, when you watching indie films, and I'm referring to movies or series, that's freedom. That's the freedom that they got with those movies. That's the main reason I hold those movies and series in high regards, is because they have the freedom to do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? You think we will actually see the fucking raid on the fucking big screen? Fuck no. Absolutely not. You would never see the raid 1 and 2 on the fucking big screen.
Hold on, Mike.
Ever.
Hold on, Mike. The Raid 1 was on the big screen.
Okay, 1. But what the second one was?
And that's because it was such a highly regarded movie.
Yeah.
In indies.
Yeah.
But it was an indie movie, though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They forced it into the thing, though.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna catch that, man.
No.
Just saying, as a whole. The more indie, now nothing wrong with everybody liking the big screen movies because of the production and all of the other shit, you know, the production, the lighting, and all of that shit. Yeah, that's great. But you know what I'm saying? When you're looking at indie films, man, it's just like it's that same situation with indie video games. It's that same situation. More freedom. They got more freedom to get the creators' thoughts out there, to do the movie the way they want to envision. Now, do I admit there are some foolishness indie movies out there? Of course, they are. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of foolish. You seen Snap and Matt cover some of these motherfuckers on the podcast, of course. But I guarantee you, it's less foolish. It's less foolishness movies out there than it is real good movies. And the main reason why you see certain actors starting to fall under certain indie movies and not being driven by Hollywood is because so they can have the freedom to do the movie that they want to do without the big budget producers getting involved and like, no, we don't want to do it like this. You should do it like this instead. No, fuck no. Now I bet you, here's a fun fact, and I get you nobody don't get. Mark Wahlberg, the last couple movies he been in, those was big screen movies. But a lot of people don't realize that those movies was not produced in Hollywood. Those movies was shot under his own thing in Las Vegas, Nevada. He got his own little studio that he's doing things because he's cutting ties with Hollywood because of that bullshit that they've been doing. So even Mark Wahlberg movies that you've been seeing lately on the big screen, they're considered as indie films mainly because he don't fuck with Hollywood. And you seeing a lot of actors starting to follow that trend. Like Nicolas Cage, another person. That boy living the best life. planning all these indie movies that he's doing. He already made his big splash back in the day by being in big box office blockbuster movies. And now he's just playing in indie films, having the time of his fucking life. That's the prime example of all of that. And judging from your face, you wasn't expecting a conversation like that. I know. The anime and video game guys actually coming in and talking some shit about some movies. But anyway, that's my general thoughts about that. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, and I'm not trying to discredit anybody that like the big screen movies. By all means, look at your big screen movies, love them, cherish them, all of that. But just always keep in mind the reason those movies are the way they are is mainly because of the actors are there in place, and the actors is doing their best to try to produce the vision that they want in the movie for us to enjoy at the end of it. The indie movies already started off with that freedom. And sometimes they fall along the way, but hey, you ain't going to learn. That's the best way. That's the only way you're going to learn how to get better. You have to fail. That's just what it is. But that's my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with you. For me, I can speak on. So I think it was last podcast talked about when we talked about horror. Well, podcast before when we talked about horror movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, vibe when you were talking about how there's no creativity. Man, look, check out the indie scene, bro. It's so, man, people are so creative there because like Mike was saying, you don't get that much freedom, man. And doing indie films, they got all the creativity in the world, and some of the best movies come out of it, man. I'm a big vampire guy, so I mean, I've seen
Same.
almost every freaking one, and man, like I tell you one, okay, so it's one I was talking about earlier. It's called Let the Right One In. It's a Swedish movie, and they redid it here, and they redid it, made the American version. It's called Let Me In. I mean, I challenge you to watch both of them, and I guarantee you, Let the Right One In will probably stand out more than Let Me In. I mean, it's hands down the better one. And to me, it's just, I guess, because they got more creativity, they can kind of more freedom. They can do whatever they, not really whatever they want, but to a certain extent, like there's no handcuffs on them. Pretty much, they let the actors act.
Now, now while you asking that question, let me ask this general question out here because this definitely pops up to my mind. Sinners,
Okay.
big screen movie or indie movie?
I consider big screen, ain't it?
That's
Big
Yeah,
screen. They put some money into that.
yeah.
It's a big screen movie.
Okay, big screen movie. Okay, why do you think Sinners did well?
Because they had more. Because it was actually the guy who played in the movie. The head guy had more to do with the movie and how
Yeah.
it was supposed to be played along
Yeah.
with.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
creative control.
Creative
exactly.
control.
Exactly. Ryan always, that's the one thing that Ryan preaches in all his movies. That's the main reason he already announced that there will not be no sequel because he don't want to fall into that line of constantly doing the same shit.
Yeah.
He don't want to fall in that line of constantly doing the same shit. But it was Ryan and Michael B. Jordan
I can
mainly
take this.
because they already had such a tight relationship.
That
They
had the
already
vision.
they already had a tight relationship, man. So they already knew what they wanted to do. It's almost like having your tag team partner. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. That's just like if Snap and Mac was teaming up to do a damn movie. It's like they was teaming up to do a damn scary. It's like that was them teaming up to do a scary movie.
Oh, that'd be good.
Nigga, that shit'll be fucking crazy.
I do hear everything y'all are saying, but I'm not gonna cap. Like I
No,
got a
you
cap
don't. No,
for.
you don't
I
have
got
to
a
change. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
big,
Go ahead.
but there's something that does come with money
Yeah.
at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Like I actually, you know what? Any movie could have made a Project X movie, but I don't know if it would have been as good because they didn't have the money like Project X had behind it when it came out. And that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like them party type movies, Project X.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy
Outstanding
it.
movie. outstanding. You just throw that on, be hot, drunk, just mind your business.
His own.
But it makes you feel something. It's like, damn, but I can't speak to if an indie person would have did Project X, would you would have got that same feel. Like it would have been a little bit diluted. Like, yeah, that actually does seem kind of dope. But
Did you enjoy Napoleon Dynamite? Have you ever seen that?
I have, but for clips. But the
Okay.
entirety of the movie, I ain't really catching much from the bullet.
What? Vote for
Just
Pedro?
hmm Yeah, that was an indie
it was
movie.
cool. Like
That was
the better one would have been the other one. I don't think that was part of Napoleon Dynamite, or was it? What's the movie I'm thinking of? What's that movie with the guy that he was training? Like it's a silly movie. He was training in the woods, like on the little balance beam bar shit. That's a goofy movie,
It's
and
a
he's always
it's a it's
trying to ride on that bike to go over a big ramp. Hot Rod. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Hot Rod.
I
Yeah,
think
I know what
Hot
you're
Rod
talking
was
about.
better than like a Napoleon Dynamite. And I think those are in the, kind of the same realm. Now I don't know if that's an indie movie or not,
hmm
but something like that. But yeah, Napoleon just wasn't. It wasn't. It was
Okay.
cool.
it's a hit and miss for everybody. Me personally, I
Yeah.
enjoyed Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
Shit was
Yeah.
hilarious.
That shit had like a 50 $100 and some $1,000 budget. They made that movie with.
Yeah,
It was something real low,
Oh yeah,
but
What?
and they made all this shit back
yeah.
hell, the
tenfold.
Paranormal Activity. They
Yes.
paid
Mhm.
The first one.
change for
Just
that.
the first one. Just the first one. It went
Yeah.
downhill after that. They should have stopped at the first one. Like Kruger said, just stop at the first, man.
I don't
This
think
is the
they
one
should.
time I can actually agree though. How Paranormal Activity turned out, and that was a low budget like indie
hmm
type movie, and you see how Cloverfield turned out, which was
hmm
a big film, but it was the same shot
hmm
the same way with camera,
hmm
stuff like that. That's
hmm
the only times I could probably see where indie movies come in, But you
I
just got to
got
have them good actors in there, or
It
the
ain't
visual.
it don't it necess it's good actors. Well, it's part that's part of that. But as long as the actors share the director's vision,
Yeah.
if they all share the same vision on what they want for the movie, then yes, you
And
would
no
get that.
egos.
Yeah, no egos. That's just like we're bringing up, just like how we bringing up the Punisher series, the Netflix series. When he found out that he was doing the Punisher, you
hmm
know the first thing that he did. What was the first thing that you think he did, Tim? I'm gonna just
Well, you
start
already
off
told
with
me. I
that.
already know.
Yeah, he
He
actually,
he went to the
yeah,
comic book.
yeah. And the comic book guys noticed that he was finna play the fucking Punisher, and they handed his ass a stack of comics. Like, here
hmm
you go, bro. If this is what you need. And he read all of them shits. You know what I'm saying? When you got actors that's the thing that Hollywood to me fucks up that. Because when you got actors who are that committed to them roles and is
hmm
willing to put themselves into the character, man,
hmm
those actors should be cherished, bro. Henry Cavill should be at the top of that fucking list.
hmm
Henry Cavill been fucked over so many fucking times. He been fucked over by DC. He been fucked over by Netflix with The Witcher. I'm just hoping that Amazon don't fuck him over when he do the Warhammer.
But you always got to see the back end of that too, though, because this go hand in hand with this conversation. Because take somebody like the series of Harry Potter, and then you see that main actor try to go do indie movies, and it don't hit the same.
Oh, two guns.
I think it really boils down to the director.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's so much the actors, honestly. It's just the director of these movies, and of course the budget. So it's kind of hard for me. That's why I'm saying it's hard for me to even say big budget, the big screen movies aren't completely annihilating these indie movies because you'll get
hmm
your golden, you'll get the diamonds in the rough, but it's not enough to keep up with these budgets and these
Yeah.
directors they have on these big movies.
I got
You
a different take on all of this.
go for it, man.
I'm gonna say I like them equally, but I can see where everybody's points though. And I'm gonna tell you what's the problem with big budget movies now. COVID. COVID. No,
yeah,
for real, dead serious, bro.
yeah.
COVID killed big budget movies because
Yeah.
people got so used to watching movies from Netflix on their sofa on their couch. They're
Hmm.
not trying to spend money no more. I
Yeah.
don't movies now. It's only a certain amount of movies now that make good money. You don't care who the actors are in them. You just gotta hopefully it catches on. You
Yep.
had a you had a bunch of movies like I take the Minecraft movie. They spent buku money on that movie. They didn't make nowhere near half the money back on that movie that they made. And they had known actors in it.
It's on
Yeah,
Max,
big.
by the way.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
even. I wasn't even expecting that movie. I don't understand why they would even want to. I was lost when I seen
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
going
I'm
to
saying.
happen. I
Yeah,
was
that's what
like, why? Like, who asked for this? That's just the same thing that I. That's the same take for the Borderlands. Who
I'm.
asked for it? Who? And then you're gonna have Kevin Hart playing Roland. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get the
yeah,
fuck out
like
of here, bro.
yeah, yeah, like COVID killed it, man. Because like people don't want to spend money in the movie theaters like that. Hollywood went on strike because they tired of producing movies in movie theater, and they're not getting a returns off of it. It's only select movies now that are actually making even or
Yeah.
exceeding just a little bit. And they most of those movies they just have really strong backings from like previous movies
Yeah.
or get lucky. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even the whole even though they done been shittier now, the whole superhero thing they don't make money like they were after COVID. People just and
No.
then the movies are already getting bad,
If
but
I'm being, oh,
Mhm.
God. My bad.
No,
I'll
I was
let
just
you.
saying people are preferring to watch TV from home now, watch movies from home now. Like the indie scene is bigger than ever now because all right, we're gonna do stuff with our little budget and we try to make it relatable as possible. We already know America's not spending money on movie theaters like they used to. Let's all gang up and try to do our best to make it something that we can, that can be relatable to whatever the group of people we're trying to, watch our shit.
Now you make me want to think, Mac, if I
Hmm.
had those streaming numbers versus those movie numbers,
Oh, it's way bigger,
how would that look?
way
Because
more, way more
yeah,
streaming.
yeah, because when you're doing those comparisons, we that's probably the one thing that I don't understand. I'm speaking from my perspective.
Hmm.
How they're getting paid by the streaming numbers versus big
Hmm.
opening nights from the movie theaters.
So how it works. All right, say for instance, big budget movie. Let's just take a hundred. Let's just say it's a medium big budget, like 150 million, just to make
Okay.
the movie to pay the actors.
Okay.
Then you got to put another 25 to 30 million in for promotional work.
Yep.
So you already $180 million in the hole right there before the shit even
Pretty much.
come
Yeah.
out on TV.
That's
So
true.
once it gets to theater, your opening week probably see 20 million. Damn. Once you see opening week, because normally your opening week always gonna be your biggest number.
Yep.
Once you see your
Always.
opening, Once you see your opening week at a number that's kind of low, like say for instance, okay, a good opening week for something like that would have probably been 45 to 50 million. So okay, if I made 50 million this week, next week we might make 40 something. That'll keep us at 90, and it might go down a little bit more again. It'll get us there to that 100 and something million that we, kind of break even, you
Yep.
know. But when it comes down to streaming services, you might have a budget of maybe 25 million, depending on who actors are in it, what the settings are. That way, the streaming revenue, because how people stream nowadays, you don't have loyal streamers. You have people like, okay, I'm gonna pay for Netflix this month just to watch this movie or this series, and then I'm gonna terminate that shit again until
Yep.
something else come out that I want to see.
I
That's
did
just
that
what
with
it
Max.
is.
I ain't gonna lie. I did that with
But that's
Max.
what it is. But that's what it's called. But I forgot it's a term for that shit. But that's
I
why
know
they
what you're
bundle
talking
it.
about. I know.
That's why they bundling stuff now. We're like, okay, if you can get Max, Ant Max, and his Discovery, and all this other shit all together, in order to kind of make people want to keep the services.
Mm-hmm.
And they even adding incentives now where like, okay, if you keep this service for like 6 months straight, we're gonna give you a free blank, 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 whatever, whatever. They're trying to find ways to keep continuous payments because that's how they get their revenue. When a new series drop, that's when you see the subscriptions go back up. Oh, who's watching? Who's watching? And they have numbers that can show like data to show how many people streamed it per day or per week or whatever like that, or how many people resubscribe for this, and that's how they get their numbers for it.
Yeah. For example,
Hmm.
like a Love Island.
Yeah, that's hot right now. Just like that other one was Love Is Blind. Love Is Blind was big for them, and stuff like that. So I
All of
mean,
those. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I get on. I get both. I get all sides. I like them all.
Yeah,
But it's just,
Now,
it's
yeah,
just,
because
this is preferably what you look for. Some people can't watch indie stuff. Some people can't watch stuff that's
yeah,
kind of low budget.
that's
Like I
true.
stay with somebody who can't stand it. She'll roll over on me. Oh, this must be on two. I was like, oh, but I mean, it just is what it is. Some people don't give a chance. It got to look a certain way. It got to have a certain amount of color to it for them to be like, oh, okay, I could be interested in this. But
Hey,
yeah, it's the same thing with anime.
not only just anime, it's the same thing with gaming too. Because
mhm.
when we was watching certain games, and I know most of the time, whenever a pixelated game pop up, Matt be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, you lost me on
but
Pixelated. Hell
Mm.
no.
but when Matt see a pixelated game, Matt be like, now we got all of these cool shit, and you want to make this game pixelated.
Yeah, I
And
can pay.
some of them games be underrated though, Matt.
I believe it, but I'm not finna pay $500 for no console for me to play
For
some shit
a
I
big
played
game.
in
But
'94. I'm not. I
it,
refuse.
it makes me
Shit
want
made
to bring
my eyes
up.
bad. Yeah, I can do it again. No.
It made me want to bring up a topic me and Mike was talking about that
Oh
has something
boy.
to do with this, but nothing to do with our topic. But saying it
Oh,
does.
oh
Mm.
boy.
But how people was talking about that anime, Mike, you know the name of
Oh,
it.
you talk about the beginning after the end.
Mm.
I will never understand why that got so much hate and such a bad rating. Like to this
Man.
day, I don't understand
I don't think the animation's bad though. I watched like the first episode just to kind of see what y'all were talking about. I don't think the animation's bad. I don't.
at
What is?
all. It wasn't
I don't.
bad
What's
at
the
all.
disconnect? I don't. I don't understand.
Like
We
I confused the fuck out of me.
we gonna talk about it on
Okay.
Checkpoint and
All right.
Chill. We gonna speak about it on
Okay.
Checkpoint and Chill.
But what I was going to say to your point, Mac, like what I think is going to happen with these theaters,
Mhm.
I think it's going to come to a point where theaters are just going to turn into a thing to do, where they are going to start showing just indie movies. Like it's just going to be a list of movies to
Yeah.
fill out them theaters, and you could just go just for the fucks of it
They have
because
that here.
it's a dying industry. Like
I think.
everybody got 70-inch TVs in their house
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
and a
Like going
surround
to
sound.
football games and stuff nowadays, man. When you go to, man, nobody's trying to pay that crazy money for fucking tickets, and you got, like you say, 70, 80-inch TVs at home in your air condition. I ain't trying to go out there and watch shit.
my thing is, I think what
Facts.
would be able to like save the theater industry, man. Honestly, these YNs like not save it, but that's what's ruining them. So I think like if you go to the movie theater,
YNs are ruining
yeah,
every fucking thing.
exactly,
Let's
yeah.
just call that out.
I don't blame Kobe. I blame the YN. So my if I had a movie theater, my rule would be okay. You come to my theater, we got all the movies, right? But at that door, I need your phone. Give me that phone. I don't want no phone. I'm put it in the locker, whatever. You can have the key,
Mm.
but
Hey,
no phones while you're in the movie theater. If I see you
Mhm.
with it, you out banned, barred for six
treat it
months.
treat it like the comedy spots where they
Yeah,
lock your phone up
Mhm.
in the little
yeah.
Yeah.
person bag.
Yeah.
Because
No
man, I
phones
tell you that
allowed.
light, boy, that man, that draws me out the movie,
Yeah,
and
because you're
I'm
there
going to the
for an
movie to watch
experience.
it.
I don't understand why people be on their phone.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
They
that's
got to
just weird.
post, hey, I'm at the movie theater. Okay, good. I'm finna go rob you right now because you gonna be there in a good 2.5 hours.
Mhm. Yeah. It's so bad down here, bro. They try to make people go to the movies so bad down here. A lot of our movie theaters, they let you bring snacks in. They just check to see if you got guns or anything in your shit. They be like, well, okay, have the snacks in there. I just want to make sure you ain't got no weapons. Back in the day, you couldn't even sneak a snack in there. You know, you had to, you
Nigga,
know,
nigga.
I didn't
And I
just
feel,
sprinkle. Like,
bro, I feel,
as long
boy,
as it's in the bag, you
boy,
good.
I remember I used to bring, boy, I remember I used to bring a backpack with Zuzus and Wham Whams.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, man, you ain't trying to bring all that money to God. You already got to pay $20
Boy,
for ticket.
shit,
Then you got to
nigga.
pay $20 more for fucking hell
I
no.
get mad every time I pay like $12 for a hot dog, bro.
Nigga.
For hot
And
dog,
that's why I
bro.
ain't got the
For
prices on them
keyword
combos.
there.
I'll
What
be like,
listen, listen to what you just said. A hot dog.
Well, hot,
For a hot
regular
dog.
hot, ain't nothing special about it.
Ain't
man.
nothing special about it.
And look, I
Just
still
a
got popcorn, but just because it's dead is an option. Like,
hot dog, nigga.
all
Hmm.
right, well, let me get one of them
Hmm. Tell you,
Hey,
type
man, that's
shit.
boy,
crazy.
it's rough. And it's only gonna get rougher, goddamn it, the way the shit going right now. It's only gonna get
Mhm.
rough, goddamn it. Oh man, this was actually a good fucking topic. This is another good topic right here, man.
I can keep
Hmm.
going. I almost kept going.
We can keep
I
going.
could
Honestly,
have
we
started
had
roasting the theater. Like, they ain't never got no fresh popcorn. Like, damn, pop some fresh shit up, bro. This shit been sitting
man,
there.
that's the same situation of McDonald's and they magically shake machine ain't working. Nigga,
Hey, that mug never works. It's always broke. All this money y'all make, y'all can't get a machine that
shake
works.
machine down.
They ain't trying to fool with that shit. They like, hell,
That's
How
exactly
your
what it
shake
is.
how your shake
or
machine
Oreo McFlurry
down?
your ass to Chick-fil-A, nigga.
Hmm.
Mm.
Go over there if you want to get like,
Oh man, we got
uh,
anything else before we wrap up with this one?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm all right.
All right, man. All right, moving forward, man. Moving on. Checkpoint and chill. All right, we got our anime we got our anime wrap up, and we got the summer lineup coming up, and we most likely got some video game news that's topic. We're gonna chime in on the video game news at the end, but mainly we wrapping up with our anime lineup for the spring, and our summer lineup is coming about. And I gotta say,
what you gotta say?
the anime lineup for the spring was pretty fucking awesome. And it surprised, and most of them shows surprised the fuck out of me. And it seemed like it's getting better, but at the same time, it's getting worse too because you got the you got the challenging thing that's going on with the voice actors and the AI. They still having a fight about that, but that's another topic. That's another topic about that.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
let's let's go ahead and chime in with the spring lineup. Oh, if one of y'all don't mind, can one of y'all kick that off real quick? Can one of y'all kick that off, and I'll chime in a little bit if y'all don't mind.
Mhm.
kick off with the. Oh, you talking about the topic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. As far as me, what I'll say for the spring casting of the animes, I would give it a rating of 10. I'll give it a 7.8 out of 10. And the reason I say that because it had just enough to keep me interested,
Mm-hmm.
but it also had some letdowns. Like what
Mm.
I can take from it. I mean, I love that they dropped the My Hero Vigilantes, which is cool, even though it wasn't something I would have thought it was going to be. And I heard they're going to actually do it where Midoriya actually is in the city on this vigilante shit. Maybe we get that, maybe we don't. I can take that one from it. The Unaware Ulterior Meister was great. The beginning after the end was actually a good anime. I don't know why people hate on it. The Brilliant Healers or Healer, no Healers, yeah. Um, those four in particular saved, for me the spring lineup. I was disappointed in Fire Force. I don't think I've watched after the second episode. I don't even know
Damn.
what's going on in there. It's just not. It is not given. you
Yeah.
know, and I'm just, yeah, it's just not doing it for me. Just for me personally, I don't know. I think that's actually the consensus. If I look online, I think everybody just wasn't happy about how that's going. I think I'm gonna hold my fire to that one. But
Okay.
the ones I did say, those kind of held the spring lineup down. There was a lot of B sides in there that I haven't checked out. Maybe I'll eventually get to them, but the ones I named are kind of the ones that's just been keeping me busy personally, and that's why I give them. It was a good 7.8 out of 10. Like it was a nice little lineup. Now the summer lineup though, I can't wait to speak about that. But yeah, what's your thoughts, Snap? Like how'd you feel about the spring drop?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't finish like some of them because I've watched anime. It's like one or two shows. I got to do one or two at a time. But yeah, that Brilliant Healer, man, that was my joint right there. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Yeah, I agree with you though. I believe it saved it, and man, it to me, if I want to give it I guess a number grade, when you said a 7.8. For me personally, because I don't really watch it, but I give it about a 7.25. I'm gonna get a weird number just like you did. So 7.25.
Which one?
Oh, we're grading the
the
spring lineup
the spring
or the
lineup.
No,
spring
I'm. Oh,
wrap up.
y'all just saying the spring lineup in
Yeah, we're
general.
starting spring
Yeah, I
wrap.
gave it a
Okay,
7.8 out of 10.
That's 7.25.
7.8.
Yeah,
That's a
like
weird. That's a
That's why I
weird
said
ass
B.
number. That's a weird ass number.
it's because there was a lot of drop offs, Mike. Honestly, like there was some letdowns, and
Which
like it's just
ones?
like
Which ones?
Fire Force.
A
Uh,
lot of people had expectations for
The
Fire
B
Force.
sides were not good enough to even grab attention, in my opinion.
Which B sides?
Uh,
Which one?
all of them. There's the Shunji family children. Please, the please put me on, which is a very raunchy.
Oh, you talking about
Which watch was underwhelming. I haven't even
Which watch ain't done? Which watch is not done?
I haven't even looked at the Gorilla God because that just sounds ridiculous to me.
The
Um,
witch watch ain't done. The gorilla guy with the girl, that's actually funny as shit. But it's more of a rom com. It's more of a rom com anything. It's more of a high school rom com than
So
anything,
not a
man.
Mac anime.
yeah,
No, it's not a
I didn't
match,
even
yo.
like Mike. I didn't even check out. I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. I
Oh,
didn't even turn
Oh,
that
that
on.
was pretty. That was pretty
you're
nice.
sleeping on that one. You're sleeping on
You
that one,
know,
bro. That one was actually pretty
but you
good.
know what I'm saying. Usually the B sides be hit. Like it's just something about certain B sides that like draw you to want to watch it. Like when reincarnated as the assassin drop or something. You know, some stuff like
I
that.
don't think that was a B. I don't
That
consider
was
that as
definitely
B
B side.
side.
People don't even know about that anime.
I don't even think that was a B side one, honestly. That to me wasn't a B side because they have a popular following in the manga. So I
No,
don't even.
it was a B side. They did not put that on the front of Crunchyroll.
I mean, I don't consider what's on the front of Crunchyroll B side. I mean, A side or B side. I consider what's popular in the manga, and they finally get a chance to animate it, and then it's finally get
Well,
animated and it comes
manga
up.
is a little bit different though.
I get it.
That's the yeah.
I
That's
I get it, but
oh,
I'm just saying, like, if Crunchyroll is only going to promote what's popular overall,
yeah.
like manga and everything, and they're gonna and if something is popular like far as manga or got a cool character that they can market like Sun Jin Woo from Solo Leveling, then of course they're going to put it on there. That's the same way that they did for Shangri-La Frontier when it first appeared. You know what I'm saying? When they market that and then they fucked that up and put it at the same time as Solo Leveling. But once again, that's a conversation for another day. That's a whole nother conversation for another day.
So, so
But
what would you say your thoughts was on Fire Force and how they did that?
Fire Force was the pacing. They just fucked up the pacing. Like how they do in mostly in bit shows. Because most people because if they didn't say that it was the final season, a lot of people wouldn't notice it. And I guarantee you, a lot of people that read the manga and seen this is the first part of the first season. This is only part one of the first season, and they seen that. I know
Bro,
Fire Force got a low rating. I know
it's so
because of the
bad, bro. It's
pacing. They because they trying to rush to the end. It's
it
just like
seemed to rush as soon as you cut it on. My bad, I ain't mean to cut you off, but
no, you
after
good.
two
You good.
episodes, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
Because
what
they're because
y'all jumped somewhere in this.
yeah,
Mm.
And the
they
story is not lining up. It don't make no sense. Like, bro, like what? The captain of the fire force is now on the evil side. Like, what did we miss here? Oh, he
yeah.
talked to the chick, and now he just believes that it's goofiness going. It fool in Max word, it foolishness. Like I'm just like I didn't
The
understand. I
mouth
cut it
game
off
on
after
point,
the
man.
third
She told her what
episode.
that mouth do.
It's like what? Like I just didn't
Did you just
understand.
say that?
Yeah, hey man. Hey, King said all he did was talk to her. Hey man.
Oh boy, hell no.
Uh,
But yeah, I get it, man. Because I mean, that's the same. That's the same reason. That's the same thing that I feel about Shield Hero. Like you, I know they rushed it. I know
they
they.
dropped the ball on that, but
I know they rushed it, and then I'm scared for the next season.
the next
I'm
season looked kind of hard though.
The next season looks great, but I don't know if it's going to be a double. I don't know if it's going to be a single core or a double core. And then I don't know how they finna. I don't know what the pacing is going to be like on how much they rushed through the third season, because that third season was completely rushed,
Yeah,
and they
a lot
left
of
out
filler too. There's a
and
lot of filler.
they left out a lot of shit. No, it wasn't filler. They left out a lot of shit in season three about how the heroes got their evil powers and all of this shit. They didn't. They don't even. They didn't even flash back on what the fuck happened to them, on how they went down that route. While Naofumi was off in the other world, trying to save the other world, trying to save his world when he got ventured off in the other world. The heroes was in a fucked up spot, like in a very dark, fucked up spot. That's the reason why they got their cursed weapons.
Mm.
That's how they got their fucking cursed weapons. And the majority of the time they always end up in a fucked up spot was because of old girl. Old girl was flip flopping. When she was done, when one hero was fucked off, she went to the other hero. Once that hero was fucked off, she went to the other hero. So old girl fucked them all off. She fucked them all off while now Fumi was in the other world. And that's the reason why they end up getting fucked off and getting cursed weapons and all of this shit. So yeah, it's a lot of shit that they left out. So, you know. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I can't wait till we get to summer because I'm kind of pissed off about something.
what you pissed
But
off about?
I'm wait till we get to it because it's kind of pissing me off because the time is now for Crunchyroll. I don't know what's going on with the creators or whatever the fuck's going on, but we're gonna get to it.
You sound like me in a little bit.
Bro,
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm oiled up. It's that part of it's the part of the pod. I'm oiled up.
Order kicked
I'm getting
in,
my
boy.
thoughts
You
on.
talking about ward up? You got them ward
That boy Hakan.
Order up, man.
That boy
Ward up.
Hakan, boy. Okay, I hear you.
I'm still
Oh
passionate in
man.
this shit.
So no, I get it, man. Because if it's something that you like and you want it to be good, and it turns out that, you know what I'm saying, that shit don't hit the same, of course you're going to get passionate about it.
And I do not like how much flack that anime got. What's the name of it one more time? I keep forgetting the name. The beginning after the end.
The beginning after the end. The
So
beginning
good,
after
right?
the end.
So
I
fucking
know.
good. And
I
I'm just
know.
like, where's the hate coming from? As an anime, if you love anime and you watch that, there's no reason they should have gave that shit a 3.8. I don't understand. Like, this shit is amazing. Good story,
Because,
too. Amazing story.
bro, them people don't got spoiled with how Bleach and
No.
Bleach and fucking
I ain't even going to say Bleach. I'm
no,
gonna
no,
throw.
I'm just no. What I'm saying is like My Hero and the Shield, what the people name me, Demon Slayer and all that. They spoiled by that animation, bro. When your
Yeah.
shit don't look. When your shit don't look up to par with everything else, that make people check out. They don't care if the story good or not. They're just
I
gonna be
think
like,
the
oh,
yeah, I
turn the
think the
shit
worst
off.
thing I think the worst thing that's going to happen to our anime community is people trying to top these best action scenes or these best scenes of just almost
Mhm.
cinematography the way they do it, and it's
Trying to
just
get
going
on
to like
TikTok, man.
dilute it.
and they,
It's
and
gonna
they
it's
don't.
gonna
And
fucking dilute it, and it's just like now y'all just going for the best moment.
well, see, the thing about that is that, and that's where some animators are starting to become in certain, especially with popular animes, and you got other watchers. Not I don't want to say casual watchers, but you got other people that's watching. That's like they consider Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, and all of that shit. They consider that the standard, and they
Mhm.
just literally got into anime, and they haven't really been watching everything. They just watching what's popular. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? They just watching what's popular, what everybody's talking about on TikTok and all of this
Yeah.
shit. Half of these motherfuckers that's watching anime, honestly, don't even follow or read the manga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a
They don't
proponent of
even.
that. I just started reading, so
No, but I'm
I'm a
just
proponent of
saying in general. You Snap and Mac. Well, Mac even openly admits he's a casual watcher.
Yeah. I'm
you
casual.
know, Snap. Snap is a watcher, and you're an anime watcher. But I don't consider y'all to go back and read the manga. That's what you got a motherfuckers like me for that does that. And y'all got questions, y'all just come to me or anybody else. But I'm just saying, like, if you're
that.
interested in any show, in my opinion, if you're interested in any show, at least find time to at least check out the manga and see the differences. That's just like how I showed you on the A rank party anime. And I showed you the difference on that scene, what they left out in the anime, and that gruesome
Yep.
fucked off on how they got fucked off in the manga. They
That
got
anime could have been a movie, honestly, if they would have did the rated R version.
that party got fucked off in the manga. Fucked off with a capital F. Nigga, and I was cheering that shit on in the manga. I was like, yes, kill
Mhm.
that bitch. Fuck them bitches. Cause I was mad. Cause I was like, they did my boy like that, man. And y'all
Yeah,
treating them like shit and y'all doing this and man, kill them bitches. Kill every last one of the motherfuckers. And when I see they got their just desserts, I was happy as fuck. I was smiling from ear to ear. That might sound evil for some of y'all, but I just hate for I hate for my heroes to get treated like shit, and and motherfuckers don't get their just desserts. That's the main reason I was happy when Nafumi got his flowers at the end of season 1 of Shield Hero. When I was happy that he got his flowers at the end of season 1, and he continued to get his flowers throughout the rest of the damn season, even though they fucked up the pacing of it. But
now,
anyway,
hey Mike, I want to ask you a question. I
go
know we're
for it.
doing this, but do you want me to screen share the summer list?
Yeah, of course.
Let me share.
Screen share the
Okay.
show me list, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
Mike, while he's
What's
doing
up?
that, let me ask you a question, or I can
Shoot,
ask five too. But
shoot.
do you prefer? Okay, because I'm getting what you're saying. I'm kind of getting into the reading of the manga and all that.
Yeah.
But me personally, I prefer that. What is it? The manhwa or whatever. You know how it
Oh
goes.
yeah, you talk about the Chinese animes.
No,
You
yeah,
talk about
yeah. There's this one I'm looking at now. My homeboys, well, one of my coworkers from work was kind of recommended to me. It's called a catastrophic necromancer.
oh
And you know I
yeah,
am a necromancer.
oh
So
yeah.
man,
Damn.
that anime is awesome. I mean, that read right there is pretty good.
Hold on, I might have to cover up our faces to see this so everybody can see this,
No,
y'all.
that's fine.
That's cool. That's cool.
So let me go ahead and
Oh, I
do
see
that.
some.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So this is the summer lineup for 2025. I personally am kind of excited because they look like there's going to be a lot of gems in here.
Okay, so they make it. I didn't even know they must just announced it second season. the couples of cuckoos. That shit, the first season was fucking hilarious. That's another rum.
Man,
I did not even know that.
I don't even know what that
said,
is.
wait a minute.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
I didn't even know that shit was on the screen until you said that, and then I'm thinking
That
of
is not what I
no,
thought
I'm
Mike
not.
was about to talk about.
That yes, that, and I thought he was talking about cook holes and shit. I'm like, what? Season 2 of cook holes? Like,
Totally
what
different.
is
Totally
going
different.
on?
I thought he was going to talk about the one in the middle or something.
Dude, he got excited about that shit. I'm like,
No,
what the fuck
because
wait a minute.
that's a cool little romance anime, man.
Oh,
It's a cool
shit.
romance
I've
anime.
never heard of this. A couple of
Yeah, the first season was funny as hell. First
Okay.
season's funny as
Oh,
hell. So
man.
it's like a romantic rom com. So
Max
it's
said, wait
cool.
a minute. What the-
Now the first one in the middle is actually pretty cool. That one looks pretty cool. I
Can
know
you
Matt
summarize
really
that
like.
title, please? Because that is too long. We need
Oh, the
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse Breaker.
Man,
Minogra World Conquest starts with civilization of ruin.
see.
shit like that makes me
No,
not watch
I'm
shit
good.
like this. Cause like, dude, why is this so long, bro? Why is this so long? Like, I can't even recommend that to nobody if I wanted to, because I won't remember it. Even if
Okay,
it
He
is
said,
good.
I'm gonna send you the link.
I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, you go from there. You go from
so
there.
Oh my god! All right.
okay. Okay, Art Knights is pretty much based off a phone game. So
Yeah, I know what that
so
is.
yeah, that's based off a phone game. So I'm curious to know how this finna get animated. My betrothed to my sister's ex. That's gonna oh god.
Wait, the throw to my sister Ace is crazy.
Nigga, that's giving me school days vibes. So I'm scared to watch.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared to watch.
Yeah, right.
I'm scared to watch. You still haven't watched School Days, have you, Tim?
Yes, I've watched School Days.
Huh?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh, so you did watch it?
Yeah, that's what I was recommending. Like, if you want to be sad, go watch School Days.
No, that ain't sad, nigga. That's torture. That's
If you want to be
torture.
traumatized, go watch School Days.
That's torture, nigga. That nigga School Days scarred me.
This
Matt,
Cleavitis looks kind of interesting.
it does.
I
It
might dive
does.
into that. This is
Okay.
just our first look. I ain't read into none of these yet.
Yeah, you good.
I'm glad you saved me from going to the movies to see this after you told me what it is. Of course, I'm excited for Dawn to Dawn season 2.
Dun, 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 dun.
I
Hey,
didn't know the movie was on some solo shit.
shout out to Creepy Nuts, man, for making an awesome ass opening song, man. And they won an award for their song too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they won an award for the opening song for Don to Don. They also won an award for the opening season of song for Mashal, the second season of Mashal too. So they won an
Okay.
award for both of these songs, man. So shout out to Creepy Nuts, man. They out there doing their damn thing.
That's a crazy name, by the way.
It is a crazy ass name. It is a crazy ass name.
I ain't gonna get into the ones beside this because it ain't for me.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still be I always dive into all of them just to see how they are.
They're
It's
still
third.
doing Dr. Stone?
Yeah, that's the last
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's it.
Holy crap.
After this, this should wrap up Dr. Stone.
Which
So did
is
they find out
wild.
what's going on, what really happened? And have they kind of
Not
seen
yet.
what's
Not
not
yet.
yet? Okay.
Not
We still
yet.
got to get
So
to.
yeah, so this season of Dr. Stone, this
They've
is
been in
rapid. This is it. This is it after this.
Yeah, they're in America now, so
Hmm.
Yeah, so
where
this
everything.
season Dr. Stone finna wrap up. So this is it. I'm sad to see that anime go because that anime, that's another show that was very underrated.
I was surprised, and this would also makes me mad because it's related to another anime I'm about to talk about shortly after this list. But I'm surprised they put out the amount of value. This anime did really well with giving their viewers what we wanted, like season after season after season every year.
Honestly, they broke it up on purpose. Honestly, because Dr. Stone was supposed to wrap up for the last season, but I believe they decided to break it up so they can, of course, I think it's money, me personally. So they trying to milk it for what it's worth because the manga's over with. The manga's been done for a while now, so they pretty much wrapping it up.
Oh yeah.
A sneaky B side. I'm gonna check this Earthbound Mole out. I feel like it's gonna be a sneaky B side anime that people ain't gonna pay attention to, but it's
These
probably gonna be good.
detectives these days are crazy.
That name right there seems like something I
that
watch.
that just makes me want to, the title of that makes me want to just check that out. It's going to be crazy. So I'll be checking out all of those. I'll be looking into all of those.
All right. I
Oh,
got
that one
another.
I'm interested about. The one on the
Why is
left,
that
I
shit in the
can't
middle
pronounce
so
it.
bright? What
Oh,
is
you talk
that?
about Grand Blue?
No, I'm talking about whatever
No,
that
Matt talking about
one.
Grand Blue. Why it's so bright?
Oh,
That's
Oh,
what
I
Matt.
thought he said, "Why is it so white?" I'm like, "Wait,
No,
what?"
he said why it's so bright because they got the little beam, the beam of light in the middle. They all
they
holding
get the
their
spirit
hands.
over together, man. Come on.
I never watched Grand Blue. Yeah, I
Grand
think it's
Blue,
popular. I think.
Grand Blue is popular. It's like another little romance anime rom com. So it's cool.
Yeah,
What is
this
that other one?
Jack
Gotcha.
Gachi
Got.
Akuda.
Yeah, I'm interested in
Got
that
you a
just
kudo.
because I seen the trailer.
What?
Gotcha some cuda.
That's what Mac
Got
was
you a
about to
kudo.
say.
Come back.
That's
Ah,
what
that's what I'm
Mac
interested in. Wait
that's
a
what
minute.
Mac was about to say. I know that's what Mac was about to say.
Yep.
I know
Gotcha
it.
cuda meat.
I got you.
I
Hey,
can't,
that's how he would
man.
recommend it to. Hey, y'all need to check out the Gotcha cuda meat.
Got you. Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for my co-host.
Hey, don't Google it. Do not.
I
Hey,
apologize for my
I gotta
co-host,
make it.
everybody.
Hey man, I gotta make it entertaining for me. I gotta, I gotta make
I
it
know,
fun for
Mac.
me.
I know. I ain't messed up about it. I know you was gonna say some foolishness.
Oh my god.
Hotel Inhumans.
That looks interesting. I'm gonna watch that.
See,
I
that should have
gotta.
been Hotel Kudo.
It's
That
giving
would have
me
been.
it's giving me
It was.
Parasite vibes. It's giving me Parasite vibes, like Hotel and Humans. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Okay.
Just off the title in the picture.
I'm surprised they don't got none of the. They don't got the popular ones at the top. They got them all mixed up.
Look at this lineup.
Whoa,
Oh,
hold on.
that
Look
one's
at that
gonna.
title.
That one, both
Look
of
at
them was
this.
going to be good. The season 2 of that one, the first season of that one was really good. The Seventh Prince, the first season was actually pretty good at that.
Yeah, I
The
gotta watch
first,
the first one of
yeah,
this.
the first season was surprisingly good
That
on that
title
one.
is 3 days long.
And still
Look,
perfecting it.
Mac
Still
tapped
perfecting
out. He was like,
it.
I ain't even reading it.
That
Anything with
30 away.
reincarnated in it is gonna be a long title.
Well, why can't it
Yeah.
just say the title? Look, Seventh Prince, magical ability. Just leave it like that.
And he don't even look cool. I wouldn't watch this because he doesn't look cool. I don't look like I can get behind him or
That's
her
fine,
or whatever
man.
that is.
It's a he. It's a
I ain't gonna
guy.
lie, it's been turning me off too because he's just so young. So I haven't checked it out, but I am gonna
Is
look
that
at
the
it.
one? Is that one who looked like a girl? Everybody kind of mistaking him as a girl. I know Shakar be watching one. There's a guy. It's a
Uh,
guy, but he looks just like a little chick.
That's
oh,
him.
you talking about
That's
slime?
probably
You
him.
talking about
That
slime?
no, he ain't talking about Rimuru because Rimuru does that too. But Matt watched Rimuru, but he's also because I thought he was a chick at first
Yeah,
when I
this
put
look like the little yeah. That's
when I watched the first season because I was like, oh,
yeah.
that's a chick. I mean, that's a dude. I'm like, oh
Mhm.
shit, that threw me
Yeah.
for a loop because after this first episode, if I wasn't paying attention to it, I would have thought there was a chick the whole time. But it's a
Man, what?
but he's OP as fuck though.
Oh, I
He
know. I don't tell
he
Shakar watched that.
I
yeah
mean, looking like that, he better be OP.
he OP as fuck. But
The one in the middle, I'm excited for
Kaiju
that.
Kaiju season 2,
So
I'm
excited.
I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I just don't want them to fuck up the pacing of it
I
because
don't like the trailer they put out.
because we got season 2 and the manga's pretty much finna get ready to wrap up. So I'm hoping they don't fuck up the pacing on season 2 and try to rush season 3 just because the manga's finna get ready to wrap up. That's my only issue that's my only concern about that. But
I can
besides
understand.
that,
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I can understand pacing, but I don't like the trailer, and my reason why I didn't like the trailer for the show because I'm scared that they are going to hold their foot on the gas, and it's going to be a lot of the main character not trying to go into his full kaiju form. and I'm scared about that because I know they're going to get off the second rate, the number two in line, uh, in the different divisions. You know that the dude with the that's behind the captain guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of showing his skill off in that particular team. But I
Yeah.
feel like they're going to hold Kaiju 8 back for a lot of episodes, and then we're finally going to see him come in like episode 7.
Yep.
Fully turned up. And I'm scared. I'm scared about that.
Well, we'll see. That's part of pacing. So we'll see.
So
The Kajimu City, I'm gonna have to look into that because I haven't heard anything about that. So,
yeah, me neither. This is piquing my interest. It's giving me what's that Exorcist? You remember that Exorcist Twin Exorcist anime?
yeah,
It's giving me that type.
that was good. Twin Star Exorcist was real good. But yeah, what else we got?
Lord of Mystery.
Let's go karaoke. Lord
of Mystery looked good.
Lord of Mysteries look good. Very excited for that season. Very excited for season 2 of My Dress Up Darling. Very excited for that.
I haven't even heard of season 1 of this. Wait,
very excited for that. Nigga, season one was popular as fuck, bro. Season 1 was popular. Matt laughing at all my fucking choices, but I
had to click over just to see Matt's face.
Yeah, that's all I do. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't give a fuck about that, man. Nigga, season 1 was popping. When season 1 dropped, everybody was pissed off because season 2, we had to wait for season 2. So yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for season 2.
I feel it.
I'm not, hey, just all the listeners out there, you listening to this shit. All the listeners out there listening, everybody, any anime watcher that watch My Dress Up Darling, they know this shit was good. They know this shit was fire. So go ahead.
Let's go.
Go ahead. Let's move on.
Oh fuck!
I feel like I'm the joke. I'm the joke of the podcast right now. I feel like I'm the absolute joke of the podcast right now.
I want to check this one out.
2 of these look good. The Necronomical.
Just say the Cosmic Horror Show. That's all. Yeah, that looks interesting.
Both of those
new saga look okay from just the picture.
Both of them look cool, but the
Watch
cat
Mike.
one, I don't know.
Oh, what? Mike said he ain't know. Oh, okay. I thought.
I don't know.
I'm not watching that. I'm sorry. Whatever that is, I'm probably not going to watch it.
I mean, I'm gonna probably
watch it be a dope ass B-side.
I'm gonna probably watch the first episode, but just to see how it is, because you know all the animes that usually pop up, I'll watch the first episode to see how it is.
And by the way, they're doing a major drop. This is a big summer drop. Like, it's a lot.
Shit, the spring was a major summer drop.
Yeah.
Man, I thought that said something else. I thought that says Rascals does not cream on Santa Claus. Thank you, Matt.
Once again, that was something that I just glanced at that and I didn't even pay no attention to that shit.
My co-host. Can
we skip this page? Because
I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah, I ain't gonna
watch that whole shit looks weak.
Damn, Winter Girlfriend. Wait, hold on. Vending machine. That's a season 2. I haven't even watched the first season.
Hey, it's my homeboy told me about that vending machine one. I may want to check it out.
Is it good?
Hold on. They doing the season 2. I didn't even know they was doing the season 2 of that. Oh, that's funny.
God, Winter Girlfriend is on season 4.
Man, that anime needs to die.
Which one?
Rent a Girlfriend needs to die.
Yeah, I didn't know there was 4 seasons.
And a vending machine and
that
wandering
shit,
dungeon.
Man, that shit funny as fuck. It's not even meant to be serious. That anime is not even meant to be serious.
It looked like straight foolishness. That's why I never watched it.
It is, but it's funny as fuck though. It's funny. It's funny as hell. It's good. It's good. It's a good watch for a good laugh.
See, Crunchyroll need to do a better job of like comedy.
Now, but as far as Rent a Girlfriend go, I don't even understand why we on season 4. Why?
How did they get to 4 seasons?
How did that's one question. And why is people still advocating for this shit? Rent a Girlfriend is fucking horrible. The main character is ass. the main character is that nigga don't even know what the fuck he want to do.
Damn. This might be
That
the first time I heard you speak bad about something,
I'm
Mike.
saying
Tell your
the man.
truth. Yeah, what
Oh
else?
no, no man. The main character is he's so inconsistent between these girls that he don't even know which one he wants to date. But yet it's one. But yet he still going around talking to him and asking them for advice, whatever he's down and all of that bullshit. It's almost back to that conversation to our sidebar that we had. He that motherfucker that you don't want to talk to. He that motherfucker that's got all these female friends that's quote unquote playing the field with these female friends, but don't know which one that he want. He's still
Oh yeah,
indecisive about the shit.
yeah. We ain't got time for that. Okay.
Yeah, so no, he is absolutely the worst character in the rom com slash romance genre as a whole, and everybody knows that. Fuck that nigga. Fuck
Get
Rent a
that.
Girlfriend too.
This lineup don't look too bad. I'm gonna check out Scooped Up by S Rank Adventurer, and then I'm gonna look at Secrets of the Silent Witch because it's giving me Fenrir vibes. Freerin vibes.
See you tomorrow at the food court. That reminds me of the baseball anime that they just dropped for last season. Go ahead, Matt, laugh it out. Laugh it out,
What?
Matt.
What happened now? What?
No, Matt laughing because he like see you tomorrow at the food
Oh,
court.
I'm laughing at the first one, scooped up by S-Rank Adventurer.
Oh,
Like what?
The, the food court one looks like that's going to be a comedy, and it's reminding me of the baseball anime that just finished up for the last season. The-
see this is where graphics get into mind for me because just how that looks, I know I'm not gonna be interested.
Oh, the
oh, that's
thumbnails.
fine.
But the
That's
third one, I think that's gonna be a silent hit. It looks like Fenrir written all over this.
well, we'll see. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
I'm mad my dog back there got all the holes, man. Scooped
Who?
up. That's
Oh,
right. He scooped up all of them, huh?
Hey,
got to.
hey,
Yeah, that's right.
and I wonder if he's an S-rate healer or somewhat. I wonder. I wonder what his class is. I'm
Main character
curious.
vibe, you know.
I'm curious.
Um,
What?
yeah, it's kind of dry besides the third one, but yeah,
Solo camping for two.
I'm
I
cool
said,
off
what?
that.
How you solo
Cool.
camp for two? What?
That's like a background. You just put that on in the house, like
That's
background
just funny.
It's a
It's a
it was a
wallpaper.
turn on.
like you cleaning the house, you just got to throw something calm on. Like I feel like I'm gonna hear
Uh,
a lot of air breeze and
Mm-hmm.
music and scenery.
something that anime, the solo camping one, just strikes me as an anime that they're going to be teaching you how you is how to camp and all of this shit
Wait,
in anime form.
oh, hold on. The Pokemon got his own anime, Togepi.
I guess
Togepi's original sin.
Hey,
I'm cool.
Togepi
I'm
got his own
cool.
anime. What?
I
That's
don't care
funny.
how dope that is. I'm cool.
Go ahead. Season 4 of
Uh,
Shield Hero. I got my
Shield
fingers
Hero,
crossed. Hopefully they don't fuck it up.
this one looks promising.
But
The
the
Shy Hero
season
Assassin Princess.
the
Oh, what you about
Shield
to say, Mike?
no, I was gonna say the Shield Hero season 4. If they do, if it is where I think, if they are where I think it is, I think the Queen is going to die.
What is that? Toilet bound.
I already know. I knew before he even made a face when I clicked over what he looking at.
Toilet
He looking at that third one. And
toilet
I'm on
bound.
your time, Mac. I'm on your time, bro.
Oh,
Toilet Bound Hanaku season 2 is crazy. I haven't even watched the first season, but that name is outrageous.
What's
But
the
Listen,
kind
I'm
of toilet
but I'm
like?
just want to
What's the
let y'all
toilet?
know. Just want to throw that out there. I ain't seen season 1 yet, but Toilet Bound is popular as fuck. I don't know why, but it is.
This just sound like a nigga done ate some Mexican food and gotta get home fast as
what is
possible.
that?
Toilet
A Taco
Bound.
Bell?
Toilet Bound.
But I am. When I saw the Water Magician, I am excited about that.
Man, I seen the trailer to that man today. I was like, what is this? Hey, it
The
don't
water,
really. I
the
guess
water,
It wasn't given?
the
yeah.
trailer is the reason make me want to check it out.
It don't show. I guess yeah.
It
I
makes me
see
want
what
to check
you're
it
saying.
out
Yeah.
because when do we have a main character that's literally focused on water?
We've been asking
Usually,
about that in RPGs too.
yeah,
So
usually the character, whoever the mage is, they always all powerful and got all the elements and shit. This motherfucker only got one element, so I'm curious to know how this is going to work out.
What's
So
even crazier? The studio name is Typhoon Graphics. What the fuck?
that sounds like a cool ass video game. But anyway, the Shy Hero and the assassins and the assassin princess. That
I'm definitely watching
princesses.
that.
That
That's gonna be
looks
a dope.
interesting.
That's gonna be a
Y'all,
dope B side.
he
That
got
looks
them
interesting.
hoes, all the ass and titties, and he ain't gonna be scared to do anything
bloody
with all
nose.
those. Yo, running. Oh my god, and all that. Shit like that make me mad. Oh,
Matt,
Bowling? What?
Oh,
they got a bowling anime.
That's
That's
nuts.
cool.
making the turkey? What?
Oh, that's cool. I'm definitely checking that one out. I'm definitely checking the bowling one out. Whatever they do, look side look sport animes like that, I always check them out because the wall climbing one that they did was actually pretty cool.
I
So
know
I'm
for a fact
definitely
Mac ain't gonna watch
wall
this.
climbing.
yeah
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They got a wall climbing anime, bro. They got a weightlifting anime.
The
They got
weightlifter anime was straight foolishness though. That was foolishness. But the wall
uh,
climbing one was cool. That one was real cool.
I'm gonna
Now
rush
that
through
come on the
these
4th of
because
July. I may check that one out with Turikon's whatever is about to collapse.
Yeah.
she
I'm
look
Them
trying to
look,
see. I'm
crazy as hell.
asterisk to see what it
all
means.
all of them looks interesting. Welcome to Outcast Restaurant. I'm definitely checking that one out too. Because I always
You
like
gonna
the food.
tell me about
I
that one, Mike?
I, I always like the food and the restaurant food shows that they do with animation. They usually be pretty cool.
But I
And
don't
that
think
dude,
they can come up with another franchise like Food Wars.
that dude,
No,
like
but
he at his house and he done made that
no,
food for them
but
little
see,
girls finna do something to him.
but see, Tim. I mean, that
Yeah.
it will never be another Food Wars, but you got other shows like good food shows is out there, like The Restaurant in Another World. Like that one was cool. And then you got the other show that about to get ready to have a season 2 in October. Um
They should make an anime called like
like
Chef, the Chef on the
like
Brink of Apocalypse or some shit.
like it can't like it's damn, I forgot the name of it. I'll send you the name, and then you got this one. So I'm always excited to watch those animes.
So,
I'm like a
hold
foodie. I'm
on,
like a foodie too.
hold
So
on, go back up, bro. So, we already know from that picture what's finna fall out. Her, her pussy finna fall out. She gotta let it breathe. You can see the wind blowing. She ain't got no panties.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
why
the
they.
one in the middle look like foolishness. Like she looked like crazy, but she giving like
That's why
real
they blinked that.
Oh,
sensual.
that's what's about to collapse.
Yeah.
what?
Hakuda is about to collapse.
Watercon's Cuda is about to collapse. Y'all
Y'all
figured
don't
it out.
got no
Hey, that's
sense.
enough. What is it?
Y'all don't.
KOOTAA. That's it. Yep. That's it. Y'all
Y'all
figured it out.
don't got
All
no
right.
sense.
You figured
Come
it
on,
out.
man. Move.
Okay,
Go slow down. Slow down.
the last
No,
one.
dog. Turn that. Why is that on here, dog? That looks so
What?
green, bro. No, the
What?
last one right there.
Oh,
What
with
is
you
that?
in the rain. It's definitely her saving whatever animal this is on the screen.
What is this?
Hey, that's the prize kitten, man. A cat, man. They gotta keep the
What?
cat.
That ain't no
What?
damn cat.
They ain't no
Raccoon.
cat.
That ain't
Some
no
goddamn
cat, bro.
raccoon, ain't it? What the
That
fuck
look
is that?
like that's a tanuki, man. Like a raccoon.
Okay.
I don't.
Or it could be something else different.
Yeah, Mike.
They got different animals in Japan.
Let me know how that one go, Mike. If you check it out, because I
Oh,
want to see that
I'm
first.
checking out the first episode of everything. I always watch the first episode of everything. So
Oh
Yeah.
I,
man.
I
All right.
always check it
So
out.
we went through this whole list, right? You
Mhm.
see this, Mike, right? Now
Yeah.
this is what pisses me off.
What?
Where the fuck is Black Clover?
Black Clover is doing the movie first, and then then the season is going to come after that.
But
They doing the movie first.
it's been like 3 years.
It has, but you also got to keep in mind. Remember what I brought up the discussion before. Let me go ahead and exit out of this because we finished
Yeah.
strolling through this. All right, cool. All right, so the Black Clover season is supposed to be coming up soon, but they doing another movie first,
It
and they
should be
start
this
and they.
summer.
I agree with you on that, but they're following that trend of Demon Slayer. They following that trend of Demon Slayer, and that's what I'm kind of afraid of because Demon
They
Slayer
don't need to
already.
do.
You said what? No,
They
they
don't even do
don't.
that.
They don't.
They
But
dropped like 170 episodes.
yeah, Tim, I hear you, and I agree with you. I'm hearing you. But the only thing that I'm afraid of with Black Clover is I don't want them to go that route what Demon Slayer is about to go on.
The
Well, not
movie, the whole
about to,
movie, everything
yeah,
movie.
about just strictly movies and just
They
doing
don't need.
movies.
I don't know why.
That's what I'm afraid of. Because the main reason why they're going to go that route is because it's more profitable for them. There's more
How is
money in
that?
it for them.
Who the
They,
fuck is gonna go see this movie?
everybody in Japan,
Unless they put it on streaming. Well, okay,
every,
if you're talking
every
about Japan, then yeah, because
yes,
I'm sure their fan
yes,
base is heavier over there.
yes,
But
everybody in Japan. They don't
I'm
give a
just,
fuck. They don't
it's
give a
just my
fuck
heart.
about if you
Like,
really pay attention to it in animation. And when it comes to anime as a whole, they barely give a fuck about what we think in the U.S. They only care about their fan base alone. They're loyal to the Japanese audience. You got some that likes that
you can
enjoys.
tell which ones they like because they drop
Yeah,
hella episodes for them.
yeah,
Like I think Black Clover's on the same level as that fairy tale anime. Is it called fairy tale? What's that
yeah.
shit
You're
called?
right. Yeah,
The
you're right.
dragon dude
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Yep.
Even though
Yep.
I ain't watching it, but like
Yeah.
that, I watched like the first couple of seasons. But yeah, and Black Clover just disappeared for like 3 years, which I understand
What?
it working. But this was the time. Like this is the
What?
perfect time. There's nothing else out. Y'all could have
Yeah,
took over Crunchyroll, bro. Like why
yeah,
would y'all
but
not
yeah,
drop that?
yeah, but you also failing to look at it that the creator, the writer was sick as a motherfucker too. When he
Oh,
was writing them episodes, he was sick as a motherfucker. A lot of people don't know about that. He was sick as a dog. He was almost close to death. Yeah,
yeah,
which most of the damn manga anime writers be on because on how they work them, on how they slave them in Japan, on how they work their ass to death in Japan. We already know how that works, and I don't want to get too much deeper into that culture because I don't want a lot of hate on the podcast. But we already know how this shit is. You know what I'm
that's fine.
saying? But the creator was sick. He was sick for a while. He was sick for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with Bleach. That's the main reason why Bleach came back. He
Yeah,
was sick. Yeah,
I was before, bro.
he was sick as a motherfucker.
You know, I literally to this day thought Bleach had like 780 episodes, and if you
No,
come to find out, there's only like 300 something.
yeah,
And I could have watched that entire series by now.
yep,
I'm so mad at myself. I'm like, damn, I thought it was
you
like
all right.
700 episodes.
But yeah, but that's
Anyway,
the reason. But that's the reason why for Black Clover. So we know Black Clover is in the works. We just don't know when they're going to come out with it. That's where
yeah,
we at right now. So that's the situation with Black Clover. Well, that's the situation that I know of with Black Clover.
well,
So
yeah, I ain't
anyway,
got too much. I ain't got nothing left on these topics, but that was a cool little rundown. That shit was funny.
yeah, I, man, it
I
was
need to just
funny.
get a
It,
solo of Mac just
it was
reacting
just
to
it was just
that.
it was just funny just seeing Mac expressions
And
of some of those
Straight
movies.
foolishness.
that person though,
Mac was
like
probably
that
looking at
person, like
our ass.
I couldn't see nothing. I just seen the picture. I ain't have my screen up, so I could see nothing. I was texting, and then I looked up, and I was like, oh. And then when you said that one that was on the right, I didn't even pay no attention to that shit. You were so animated about it. I was like, what? Then you said what it was, and I'm like, what? How did you notice that?
Oh, you talking about my dress up, darling? That's what you talking about. I'm telling you, man.
Whatever that
Hey,
very person was
I
that was
do,
on the roll.
I do want to ask Chicago. Oh, you talking about the cuckoos? You talk about the one with the cuckoos, the first one that we see. I don't know if Shakara watched that one yet. I want to know if Shakara even watched My Dress Up Darling. I don't even know that. I want to answer that question.
Probably not.
You can ask her, but I don't. They ain't came across nothing
Oh,
I've seen.
you can tell Shakar I tried my best. I ain't gonna lie to you. I try my
He
best to
talking
watch.
about the Apothecary
Apothecary
Diary.
Diaries. I think I got to like episode 9, 10.
I can't
It's
watch
just
that.
it kind of like I was just like, all right, like it's good. It is good, but it's just I
It's
don't
too
know.
slow for me. I can't watch that shit. That
Yeah,
shit
the
is.
pacing of it is kind of.
I don't know how she watch it. To be honest with you, I'm like every time it's on, it's like dry. I'm like, what is you watching? Now, what I did like, and I know it ain't part of the summer or the spring lineup or none
Go
of that
for
shit.
it.
It was that was called The Witch and the Beast. Now, me and her watched that, and I really enjoyed that. I think that came out last year though.
Yeah, you told us that was in the spring one. So yeah,
The Witch and Beast.
yeah.
The Witch and the Beast. Yeah, it's about a beast that's trying to find that's trying to hunt down this witch that cursed him. He's his body's trapped in a female, and he teams up with a sorcerer. Well, he's not a sorcerer. He's a mage, but they're like detectives. He's a detective,
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to hunt down witches to try to reverse the curse. And the only way he can get his curse back, held back temporarily, is if he kisses the witch or kisses a witch. And they walk around with this big ass coffin on his back, and it has his real body inside of it. And that motherfucker get out that shit, boy. That nigga hell.
The
But
Witch and the Beast. It's on Crunchyroll.
yeah, it's called The Witch and the Beast. I'm telling you, bro, y'all love it, man. It's awesome.
Have I missed
It's,
this one or something? I
You
don't think I
yeah,
did.
seen it. I don't,
it came out last year. It was 2024.
oh, last. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was something came out last year. It got good action. It's kind of like a detective slash action anime. They had a necromancer episode on there too. Snap, you might like. I think that was like episode 4 or 5.
I like the little anime detective movies though, man. They have the little detective twist in there. Those are pretty good if done correctly. So
Yeah, no,
yeah,
this was good. I really enjoyed it, man. It was cool. It was 12 episodes. It was something to
that's
get
cool.
back kind of fast.
That's cool.
Before we move on from the summer,
Go
I do
for
got
it.
two more to add.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll being Crunchyroll. I know why the first one is Sakamoto Days.
Yeah,
Season
part
2.
two.
Yeah,
Part two. Yep.
yeah. It starts I think the 14th of July,
Yep.
and there's another one. Taujin and Kai, I think is the name of it. It's on Crunchyroll. It's going to be on Crunchyroll on the 11th. It's like this dude. He discovers he has like Port Oni in him, and like he can like man.
Oh, I
I
seen
can't
the
explain it.
trailer to
Yeah,
that one. I saw
yeah,
the trailer to that one.
yeah.
That
That
one
one looks
looks
cool. I'm
cool.
surprised they didn't show up on. It's
Wait,
supposed to be
do
on
what?
Crunchyroll,
He can
but
do what?
huh?
You said you were about to say he can do something. But
Oh
what?
no. He like I guess he can summon like I guess like weapons and stuff on his arms and stuff. Like he had like a shotgun. He summoned from the Oni, I guess from a blood or something. I was just watching the trailer of it. It looks pretty neat.
I'm glad you said that. That just sparked a memory in my head. Where the fuck? Hey, Mike, do you know? Are they doing anything with Darwin's game?
I haven't seen anything about that yet. I haven't.
My bad, Snap. You just triggered that.
But
He said
Oh, you're
but
shots.
good.
but I did hear something about a live action version of it. I heard that, but I haven't heard anything about a new season. I heard that they're working on a live action version of that one.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know
what you're
how.
talking about, Snap, sounds popping though.
Yeah, it's on.
Yeah,
It's on
the
Crunchyroll.
trailer for it was pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
I
watch
seen the trailer to it. The
yeah.
trailer for it was pretty damn good.
it.
All right,
Interesting.
man. We got any little small little tidbit on gaming news? I know we did our spring and summer lineup, and I'll probably rate the spring lineup a little higher than everybody else. I'll rate it like 8.5 for me because I enjoyed a lot of stuff for the spring.
8.375 or something like that.
No, 8.5.
Right.
That's a solid 8.5 to me. That's a solid 8.5. But far as gaming news go, man, I mean, I know everybody's probably been busy doing their own thing and all of that stuff with certain games and everything. But man, I gotta say that fucking Dune. I've been playing Dune Awakening lately, and that shit has been straight heat. Dune Awakening just been straight heat, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Like it's pretty much just like the movie. And nigga, it's a risk going across that fucking desert, and they make you feel the risk of going across that motherfucker too. I do not want to go across that desert ever, if it's my opinion, because but we haven't got to the point where we got the helicopters yet, the little flying airplanes that they have on Doom, the
Oh, y'all
orthocopters,
ain't
I
built them yet.
believe. We haven't built them yet. So I have to unfortunately go across the damn sand bike. And boy, I hate crossing that bitch in the sand bike. That shit is annoying. That shit is annoying. But it's a cool little survival based game, man, and it's cool. So if anybody haven't had the opportunity to check it out, check out Dune Awakening. It's actually pretty cool. I tried out the Chrono Odyssey.
Oh, you was able to play it?
Yeah, I was able to play
Okay.
it.
Yeah. What you
So
think about it?
it needs some time in the oven.
Oh, I was
And
mad because my characters wasn't available.
I was mad mainly because when I was playing it, and I was like, well, for me, it took a long time to create my class because you created shit, so it always takes me a long time when they're creating
Yeah.
a class. But I didn't like the options that they had for the creation,
Yeah. I
so
think
I didn't.
I think that's just like the bare bones for right now.
Yeah,
The
so it's just
beta
the bare
or
bones
alpha.
for right now, and I get that. But when you got a beta that's like you got the frame drops, that's that's really bad. Like
Oh, okay. So I thought it was just my PC mic. I'm sorry.
no,
I was like,
no,
because I had got down to 1 frame, bro. I was like, oh, let me
yeah,
turn down all
yeah,
my settings.
yeah. The frame drops was bad, and then I did not like their mechanics with the archer class. Like with my archer class, the basic attack of an archer was draining whatever meter that I had down there. I don't know if it was mana or it was energy, but just the basic attack
Hmm.
to shoot a fucking arrow was draining my fucking mana or energy meter down
Ooh, see,
there.
I
And I
just
was
created
like,
one
that
too.
was just a basic attack.
Yeah.
And I seen that and I was like, oh no. And then the dodging and everything, the attacking, mostly that the game got potential. You can see
Yeah.
the potential in the game, but it needs time to cook. It
There's a
just
game
need
I wanted to ask you about, Mike.
what's up?
It's an RPG. I
What
don't know if
was it?
it's just on Steam or is it like probably some PS5 bullshit. You know, they cut us all out.
What's up?
The game Chrono Odyssey.
Yeah, that's what we
Talking
just
about.
talking
Yeah.
about. That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, the fuck. I was my bad. I was looking. I was
What
looking
is it
up something.
from?
So I ain't
What
hear.
that?
I ain't
That's
hear
that
the first
oil.
part of the conversation. My
That
bad. And I was
oil.
like, "What is that?" And
That,
I
hey,
was
that
Yeah.
locked
oil. That
in.
oil.
I was locked
But
in. I was
lost the
locked in
sauce.
trying to find it.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just paying attention. That's crazy.
yeah. We was just talking. That's the one we talking about. It
That
needs
is
some.
too funny.
It needs some
I
time.
was sitting there like,
It needs some time to cook though. It
Hey,
definitely
but
it got
but
potential though.
yeah,
no, but
they
I'm
do
saying I
got the
liked it.
Paul
Like,
Phoenix hairstyle. They got the Paul Phoenix freaking hair.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I was
Yeah, you can make
surprised.
it look like Paul Phoenix. You could have it
yeah,
blowing.
I like the
Yeah,
flow of that
Oh
game because I was
man.
watching one of the guys I follow on Twitch play it, and I'm
Hmm.
like, yo, this shit looks
he
dope
was
as fuck.
actually able to play it with decent frames.
Oh yeah, yeah, his shit was smooth.
Hmm.
Ice Guys. Not
He
to
probably got
name
like a
drop, but
$3,000 PC though.
No, I don't think he
yeah,
got a $3,000 PC. They must have gave if he's advertising the game, they must gave him a better build than what we
Yeah,
got.
probably. Yeah, you may
They
be right.
had to give him a
yeah,
better beta
his
build
build is sick
because
because the shit
because
he was
right
fighting, I was like,
because
damn.
right now when I'm running this shit and I know I got a decent enough PC to run it, that shit was ass.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was about to say, man, I got to build a
No,
whole
it
new
wasn't you
PC.
because it wasn't you. It was
Okay,
Pat's too because Pat said the same thing.
really? Okay.
Yeah, Pat said the same thing. He was like, he tried it and he was like, nah. He was like, his dodging was off. He could like the frames was constantly dropping whenever he was
Mhm.
doing stuff, and it was dropped, and it was the same for me. So for three of us to say the same thing, and you watched the streamer that had no problems,
They got a
that
different
motherfucker
build.
they got a different build.
Okay.
Yeah,
The game company provided them with a better build than what we got because we're not the only ones saying the same thing. I'm hearing reviews that's playing the game also, and they saying the same thing about that. That game needs some time in the oven.
Mm.
It got potential though. It got huge potential. The world is vibrant. Is you got a little darkness to it. So It got it. It looks great. So whenever it drops, and it's going to be on all platforms whenever it drops. So whenever it drops, man, it's going to be awesome. The same with Dune Awakening. The soon as Dune drops, it's going to be awesome. But the issue that I have with Dune Awakening is what they need to do right now, because it's touch and go with their servers right now just on PC. But the moment they open the floodgates and they drop it on all platforms, servers is going to be a problem.
Yep.
So they definitely going to have to do a server touch up on Dune Awakening before they before they open it up, because I guarantee you the servers right now on PC are touch and go.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not horrible, but it's like I said, it's touch and go. But when they open the floodgates to all platforms, oh yeah, if they don't have it right on launch day, oh, them servers they gonna get a shit ton of complaints about servers. I can tell you that now. But that's the same thing that we always go through in each game. You know, they underestimate the game and they don't have enough servers online. And then once the shit go live, we're working on the servers. We're working on the servers. We're working on the servers.
Which
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
know how
saying?
that's even an issue in 2020.
Well, no, it happens because they underestimate their own game.
Yeah.
That's what it does. We seen it. All of us, three of us on the podcast, we seen it too many fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
We know the game is going to be good because we already know what the elements of the game is going to be. We call it out all the time, even when we in a party chat. Well, oh man, that game going to be popping. And then as soon as this shit popping, we just better hope the server's right. And then the moment the shit drop, servers ass. Server can't get in. Is waiting in the queue.
Some more
My
bullshit.
last question in this is random as fuck.
Go ahead.
It's on my head. Why the fuck have they not made a re-edition of a Sword Art Online RPG game?
They have.
They got a whole bunch of them, don't they?
They got a whole bunch of them.
No, they don't. I ain't met
Yes, they
none of them.
Yes, they do, Tim.
And they got like
They dropped
7 of them.
They dropped it's to the point now they drop one almost every year.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what systems? I have an Xbox. I have heard nothing.
They're on Xbox still. I bought the last 3.
Okay, give me an example of one so I can just see if you're even talking about what I'm talking about.
Okay, the question, okay, what are you looking for in that Sword Art Online game?
Exactly how the series went, with that same type of kind of graphics where they have a game where there's in real items that only one person's going to fucking get. You know what I'm saying? It's just open world, big as fuck. You can have your guilds, but there's mad.
You're talking about
area going on.
You talking about like that? No, they haven't did nothing like that. That's
like,
what you're saying. They got Sword Art Online. They got literally Sword Art Online games that's following like that. The creator of Sword Art Online is doing original stories for, the same as they doing it. The same one that the creator does for One Piece. Like he will have original stories for One Piece specifically for their game. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like, how in the hell you got this whole original story for this game and your ass ain't even done with One Piece yet? How? Like, what is this? Like, what is this? And he did 3 games like that. 3! While doing One Piece to animate at the same time. This motherfucker a genius. That's the best way I can describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. He's a fucking genius.
Just to see where that came from 1,000 episodes later. Like what?
But anyway, yeah, they got Sword Art Online games, but not like that to that magnitude. But the closest game that's probably like that I can say that I feel that's the closest game that's like that right now is probably Dune Awakening. That's probably the closest to it that it is. Especially how you got to survive in that desert. That's the closest that you're gonna get. Nigga, Dune Awakening is that's something serious. Look up the videos on how people get fucked off in Dune Awakening. that shit'll make your day. You just be looking at these and these motherfuckers doing stupid shit on purpose. They just doing stupid shit on purpose, bro. Like, I be just looking at these motherfuckers like, why you doing that? Like, just why?
Wow.
Just why you doing that? But yeah, just watch Dune Awakening of create stupid clips. Man, them folks be getting fucked off by that worm. It should be funny as hell. And I just be looking at this shit like shaking my head. It's a motherfucker that tried to lead a worm to our house, to our base, not too long, like last week. And I'm just looking at this shit. You motherfucker, you lucky I can't shoot your ass right now because we're in the PvE zone. So I couldn't light his ass up. That motherfucker tried to lead the worm, and I'm like, this motherfucker coming towards us, and it's coming towards our base. Move the fuck along, bro. And the worm stopped and just looked, and the worm literally stopped, like right here. And the sand bike is right here. The worm looking at his ass. And then all of a sudden, the worm just went down and said, fuck it. And we just looking at your ass. And I cut my voice chat on. You lucky PvP ain't on, motherfucker. I was going to light your ass up. He was like, damn, bro, it wasn't that serious. Motherfucker, our base is right here.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers that be trying to do stupid shit, man. It's just that shit's so crazy. So it is what it is. But other than that, that's pretty much all what we got for gaming news. Besides, well, I ain't gonna speak on the other company because I don't want us to get booted or anything like that. But you know, hopefully the other company continues to. Hopefully the other company does well, because right now only first party games is going well with their company console, and third party games is not selling very well. So, and I'm just going to leave that conversation there. Just in case if you're not wondering what company just in case you wonder what company I'm talking about, I'm not going to mention it. It starts with an N. So we just going to leave that alone. Anyway, we got anything else to wrap up before we move up?
I got some real quick.
Go for it.
So my summer game, well, so far, I've been, highly anticipated by me. This
Go for
game
it.
called Date Everything. And man, look, hey, look, man, look. Bro, look, it's kind of it's funny, man. It's like a dating sim is all it is. I've been kind of trying to play these dating sims too, just to see how they are. This one is right up my alley because, all right, so you start off, you're this dude. You start off, you do a day-to-day job. Actually, you're working from home, Mac. This is kind of like your type thing.
Oh
You go,
man.
he logs into the computer and stuff. He talks to the manager and stuff. So he's a customer service rep, but he gets fired because AI they deem his job unnecessary. So he gets fired and he gets like some sunglasses that he can put on, and the sunglasses basically it turns into another world. And like the first person I met was a sunglass. Of course, I can't remember her name, but then like you get introduced to I met the sunglasses, I met the front door, and I met my cell phone, Phonica or something like that. She's black, but man, look, the one I'm in love with, I need to try to date is my bed. Her name is Betty. Boy, man, look. Betty is all right here. All right, I'm gonna send y'all the link.
Hey, Matt, this is one of these, Chris. That's one of them games that they showed at the They didn't show it at the Summer Game Fest. They showed it at the Future Games Game Showcase.
Did they? Yeah, I remember talking about it.
Yeah, that's one of the games that they showed at the Future Game Showcase. That game, pretty much, Mac, you pretty much any object in the world.
Yep.
You can date.
You can date anything.
You can date almost any object in the world. You can date. It perceives itself as a male or a female, but you can date it. It's a very interesting ass take on the dating sim.
I just sent y'all the picture of my bed.
When I see that, when I see the game at the Future Game Showcase, I was like, that game is going to be very interesting.
I'm dead, bro.
Hey, nigga, Betty thick, nigga.
Damn,
Nigga, Betty thick, nigga.
damn, man. Damn.
Mm.
Weak.
You sure you get 8 hours sleep on every night?
No man.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
hey
Yeah,
man.
but that's interesting. That game, when I seen that game, man, I was like, that game is interesting.
Yeah, so
But
yeah,
just
I'm gonna continue playing that, man. I gotta
but
see what how it unfolds.
I just want to let y'all know, boy, we got a slew of horror games coming,
Mm.
a slew. And I ain't gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna hold you, boy. Most of them motherfucking horror games that they releasing, the motherfuckers gonna be peak. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie. So make sure you hold on to your seats. If you play out, if you're a horror game enthusiast, I
Mhm.
guarantee you they got something for you. Because they drop it
So,
like hotcakes this summer.
mm.
We
They
got it.
drop it like hotcakes. So you're gonna get a lot. But all right. Anything else before we move forward? Before we wrap up with Ring of the Arena?
No, no, no.
Mm-mm. I'm good.
All right. Ring of the Arena. Boy, who would ever thought that we would make it to game 7 of the Pacers and OKC? None of us didn't see this shit coming. But after y'all after your sports heads give your thoughts, I'm gonna give my opinion on why we got to game 7.
Dang, I ain't got my popcorn, man. God, be
I
more
mean,
well.
it's kind of it.
But but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be chiming in a little bit on the Queen of the Ring tournament, on our thoughts about that. But hey man, thoughts.
Oh, where to begin? Um, I will say this: there has been good basketball played in these games,
It has.
but the ratings have definitely not been there for sure.
Nope.
Um,
Matt called that.
I
Matt
don't
called.
know. I don't quite know what happened in Game 6 with Halliburton situation. Apparently, he was like injured or something. He went like I don't even know how many points he scored. Like what 2 for 12 or some crazy shit, something ridiculous. Um, and then to go from that, and then they did what they did in this game. We see the play without me jumping ahead of the segment. We see the play that's happening,
Yep.
but I don't know. Like this the entirety of all of this should have been done better. The NBA fucked up heavily,
Wait
really.
a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you actually quoting that the NBA's fucked up? Or are you of
Yeah,
all
Flip
people?
that.
You're quoting it after
yeah,
we've been saying this shit for a long ass time.
yeah. The writing's on the wall. Like they just didn't promote it the way they should have. They didn't care about it because it's two small market teams. We already went through the whole spiel. I ain't gonna go through the whole thing.
Okay.
I just don't like how it was done, but we do see the strength of actual superstars having to be on these competition teams. And now we see the results of when it's not really a name to either team that's in the finals. We see what that does to ratings. I don't
Yep.
know how to feel about that, but that's just the honest fucking truth. But game seven
Sucks.
is game seven. I mean, it's a toss up. I want the Pacers to win. I'm going for the Pacers. Um, it's kind of like they made it because OKC wasn't really playing in Game 6. Oh no, I was talking about Game 5 ahead of it, but yeah, Game 6, OKC was. They're not trying to win it in Pacers. They're gonna win it. They're trying to win at home. So that was just like a giveaway game, like that shit. But I still am rooting for the underdogs. So I just like the story. The only thing they have going for the series is the story behind Halliburton, in my opinion, and that's what I'm sticking with, just to be entertained. And that's all I got to say. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mac.
I mean, I think it's a a good series, but the league and the people who cover the series have been so lackluster in promoting it because the games haven't been bad outside of one that was like a true blowout. But the commentators don't seem enthusiastic about it. The people with the coverage don't seem enthusiastic about it. It's just like we just got
Why
some.
we here?
Yeah, it's like we got some guys. Nobody don't care for either city. It's not like a lot of shit to do in either city when you go there. Like there's no, it's just like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sucks that it has to be that way because every team should have a chance. If you play good, you're gonna get here. I mean, it shouldn't feel bad because you don't have like a super duper star, no household name. Even though SG is the closest thing to a superstar on either team, it still feels like the NBA and ESPN and NBC and them could have did a better job of marketing these because tonight you're gonna see a franchise get their first win.
Yeah.
This is game seven. Everybody's hyped up. If you play baseball, basketball, um, what else?
Shit, football.
Well, no, I can't do it in football, but like a game seven,
Oh,
hockey,
game sevens.
stuff like that.
Like
Your game seven
tennis.
always supposed to be lit. You want to be talking about it. You want to be like, that's the first thing going, and the only thing going right now is people talking about the Kevin Durant trade because you got a
Exactly.
whole. And I feel like the NBA had to do something just to get people to even talk about the NBA. So this happened on this day, so it's like, okay, we got to put a trigger on something. So these motherfuckers ain't popping off on it. So come on, Houston. Do what you're gonna do. They probably wanted to wait to do that shit until next week, but they probably like, you know what, we need to get something going. Maybe this might get some people to maybe watch the shit tonight. But I mean, I'm still going for OKC. Like I said, I mean, it'll be a team of destiny type deal if Indiana win. I mean, because it's just like they just can't get rid of them. You just can't. Every time you think they're done, they just keep finding a way to claw back, claw back, claw back. So if they win tonight, I wouldn't be surprised either. I just wish the league and the coverage would be a lot more respectful to both franchises and you know, push them, make people give them something to make people want to watch. It's like only people that seem excited are the people in their individual cities, and
Hmm.
that's not cool.
And the story was right there, man. Literally, the story was right there. They could have pushed that Halliburton shit so hard, it would have got everybody interested. You
They
know what I'm
can
saying?
push
Like, oh,
push
they rated
anything
me
so hard.
this.
No, this is
I
both.
didn't play during this. Like, and then it just showed his highlights of just him scooping through the playoffs, hitting all these game buzzer winners type shit. Like they could have sold it, they just chose not to. I
So
Because
don't
they
know
don't.
why they didn't follow that story.
Because they're small market cities, man. They're meant to be what they are, really good, but not there. And that's just sad. That's how all sports is right now, bro. That shit it sucks. It's like it's meant for the small market to be where they at. Like we want you to be good, but you need to be like the stepping stone for the great teams or the big market. It's good you got somewhere in the playoffs, but damn, they ain't want two small market teams at the same time. It's like fuck. Like, wait a minute. So it is what it is, bro.
Saying they kind of need an underdog type story, right? Is what you're trying to
But
say?
we're both
no,
underdogs to a degree.
they both underdogs, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
It's a weird situation.
Kind of
Like,
need like one underdog, and
Yeah,
person to beat, yeah, team to beat. Now,
yeah.
Go
well,
go ahead, Snap, because I'm saving mine for last. Because
no,
I
I
got
agree with you. That's why I ain't
I
gonna say too much on it.
no, because I'm saving mine for last.
All
Because they being so respectful right now. I'm not gonna be as nice. So
Okay, well,
go ahead. Say your
so
piece.
I have a question. Okay, so as
mm,
far as this, whichever team wins, now do you see them like maybe going to two-peat? Like if they win it a second time, like let's say they win it next year, do you think people will change their minds about the way they feel about them,
Nope.
or
oh,
I
absolutely
don't.
no.
I don't.
This is a one off. This one of them years just a one
you think it's
off.
just a one-off? But then
I
again,
don't see that being a one off. I got if the Pacers, in my opinion, this is just my thoughts, and I could be wrong. Y'all the sports heads, I'm not. This is me. This is just my honest opinion. If either the Pacers, I won't say the Pacers, But if OKC wins, yes, I see OKC doing a repeat.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know.
but the Pacers, I could see them getting very far next year in the playoffs, but not overall winning. But if OKC wins, yes, I see OKC as a repeat.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I can see
I,
that easy. I can see that
yeah,
easy because all of the motherfuckers young and hungry.
yeah, I can
they
see
young
that.
and hungry, bro.
Wait, what?
What the fuck
I
you
can't
mean?
see the Indiana doing this again, dog. This shit is
What you
like,
mean, Tim? Are you serious?
Indiana
Are
ain't
you
gonna do this shit again, and OKC not about to do
are
this.
you serious? Are we serious having this conversation right now?
Uh-oh.
Nigga, yes.
Are we putting our money
Fuck
where our mouth
no.
is right now?
Magic,
Absolutely
you
not.
got Magic coming.
Who?
The Spurs is lucky. We lucky Spurs didn't get Durant. They was coming. They still coming. You got to figure out. Lakers just got a new owner. They got money now.
I
They
don't give
coming.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they got.
Celtics is going to figure the biggest bust is the Celtics. They should have won this shit twice in a row, but they can't figure their shit out. They you know
That's
what
their
I'm saying?
sorry
Like
that's
that
their
was
sorry ass coach.
let down. Like,
Mac already said that.
they
That's
had
their
a
sorry
clean
ass coach.
sweep. These motherfuckers had a clean sweep to a second.
That
The
Mac,
Lakers was already
Mac,
gone.
Mac,
Joker, them got
Mac,
knocked out by the
Mac,
OKC, bro.
did we bring this up about
Bro, like,
Boston and they sorry ass coach? The
mhm.
motherfucker that don't know how to rotate players out and keeping motherfuckers out there to die.
bro, next year OKC gonna fuck around and get knocked out by Houston.
I don't
Whoa,
see
I'm
it.
wait a
not.
minute.
I'm not
I
just
don't
gonna
see
say they're
it.
gonna double peat, bro. You
I
know
don't
how hard
see
it
it.
is to
I
double
don't,
peat. Hell,
what?
the Golden
Yeah,
State
that
barely
boy
did.
got that oil and that man say double P.
No, no. When this
Bro, I'm
when
just keeping it honest.
when
Golden
OKC
State barely did that shit.
when OKC
It took Kevin
repeat,
Durant to be on the team.
you think Kevin Durant is really going to make that much of a fucking difference?
No, I'm saying I was in reference to Golden State. Like they did repeat because they had Kevin Durant. And you think, okay, is he gonna do that shit?
Yep,
No, hell no,
I do.
absolutely.
I do.
I don't see it happening.
That's
No,
fine. You don't have to see it. You don't.
Out of the two teams, how he referenced the two teams, I would go OKC over the Pacers. I don't see the Pacers doing this shit. This is some one in a lifetime shit they just did.
I can
yeah,
see the
I don't see this
Pacers.
happening.
I can see the Pacers. Like I said, I can see the Pacers going far in the playoffs next year. But as
Mhm.
far as repeat, I see OKC doing a repeat over the Pacers.
So you're
Easy.
saying you can see the Pacers going to Paces, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I can
I
see
can see.
both teams going
I
far.
can see.
Honestly.
Man, if all right, let me ask you this question, Tim. And we've seen it happen so many times in the past. When you get a young team that tastes championship gold for the first time, do you know what the fuck happens after that?
They crumble.
No, lies. We haven't seen. We only seen we've seen
We
very few
just seen
teams
it, Mike.
crumble.
We literally just seen it.
Yeah, he got a point. It's more crumbles, Mike, than it is successes.
Money plays a
That's
part.
real
Big
true.
names play a part.
Because
Ego gets
everybody's got to
in the way.
start getting paid. Everybody got to start getting paid eventually. Because you got to think about it. By the time that young team finally do get there, they normally lose the first 3 or 4 times. Then most of these teams on they like players on like they rookie deals. So eventually, once they do get to that point where they finally do win, motherfuckers got to start getting paid now. To where you have to break up the team some,
Yeah.
and shit just don't hit the same no more. That's like everybody thought Boston was gonna do that shit again. Once they didn't, Boston finna look whole totally different. I tell you, another
Yeah.
team would have looked like that too. If Golden State wouldn't have went and recruited Kevin Durant after that second one, they wouldn't have. Cleveland
Yes.
would have beat them again twice.
Would have been them twice.
Would have
It'd be
beat
a
them
whole different
twice.
story for LeBron.
They would have beat them twice. The only team that was young of recent that felt that I can say that was of recent, you have to go back to the San Antonio era. Outside of Steph Curry, them you had to go back to San Antonio. Then you still had a lot of real good veterans on that team still
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
But it's tough, man. Even football, bro. Even with the shit with football, man. You know, some of the people got them temperatures are like spread out a little bit. Even though they win one, they might take 2-3 years away. They have to regroup, pay certain people. But it's more fail and more breakups than fucking stay hungries.
It's
It's
so
a
hard to
lot.
repeat in this
It's
league. Like, there's too
hard.
many teams. Like, imagine a healthy Kyrie on the Mavericks, and they about to get Cooper Cup, and they got Anthony Davis,
Cooper
and that
flag.
entire or Cooper Cup, yeah, Cooper Flag,
Yeah.
and the rest of their team. Like, it's so many non. Every team is like a player away from being able to win a championship. Like, it's just too hard to say.
And
I
every
do
team
not
is an
see them.
injury. Every good team is an injury away from losing one too. And that's another thing, people. You got to factor in luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
The
lucky.
reason why these two teams are where they at now, they the most healthiest teams in the league. None of them had no major injuries through the playoffs. Every team that they don't went through or done played, all of them had injuries at some point. And that's how they got here. That plays a big difference with a
Yeah.
lot of championship runs, luck and good fortune.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that.
Hell yeah.
I
OKC
still,
played
I still stand. I still stand 10 toes down on on what I said.
Oh yeah, yo, don't trust me now. I think OKC will be hungry and they're gonna want more. But the thing is, you got to see how many of them gonna actually be on the team after all this
No, that
said
wasn't
and done.
directed towards you. That was directed to that motherfucker up there. That wasn't
Oh
directed
no,
towards you.
no,
That was
no, I
directed to
get it
that
because
motherfucker up
like,
there.
I'm sorry, but next year Caruso ain't putting up these points.
We'll see.
Sorry, I said it here.
We'll
I'm
see.
sorry, I said it here,
We'll see.
but
I get
ooh,
it.
like
We will see.
Celtics was a top tier, but it's so mind blowing. I can't even have this conversation. Celtics was top tier, should have won this shit through and through. Like, it was a farewell. Like, oh, y'all gave it to us because there's none of these teams is even on our level, and they fucked up by losing to the Knicks. Nobody saw that coming. Porzingis had a fucking stomach ache and played like shit. They want to give away 3 games because they want to just shoot fucking threes because they're like, y'all niggas is clowns, and then fucking lost.
The
Like, I'm
fact
just
that
like,
you're not blaming this on the coach is still mind-boggling to me. We
that,
already had this
it's
fucking
partly
conversation.
it's partly the coach, but it's also them players because they knew how good they
Who
were being
leads the
coached.
players?
They
Who
should.
leads the players? The coach.
I understand what you're saying, Mike, but it's still on them to actually like, hey, how about y'all just stop shooting threes? Y'all up by fucking 20. Just lay the ball up. They're like, no, we got it.
Ain't like they don't have capable players that are
Threes,
not
and then
not
y'all
able
lose
to
a
do that
20
shit.
point. It was
Okay, so
not. It
with
shouldn't have been. It,
let me
yeah,
ask you this
I don't even
question
want to talk about
then.
this shit.
No, I'm gonna ask this question, and
It's
we're gonna be done with this. We're gonna wrap this up. If you was on, if you was the coach of that team, what you would have done when shit like that was happening? I'm pretty sure Mac. I'm very confident what Mac and Snap would have did. But
hey,
what you would have done?
to the answer you don't want to hear, Mike. Absolutely fucking nothing.
And that's fucked up.
Because they got there doing that, but like it's on the players' points. Like it's like, hey, y'all up by 20. I mean, don't
Tim,
shoot as many threes, but
I
that's
hear
what
what
I try to.
I
You
hear
know what
what
I'm
you
saying?
saying.
It's a weird. It's a weird.
I hear what you saying. I'm not even a coach, but if I see that shit happening in the game and motherfuckers ain't popping the way they supposed to pop,
Now
sit
in
your
the
mother
game, I would have made a game situation like, hey,
time out, sit your ass down, chill the fuck out, figure out what the fuck you need to do. You bring your ass in. Here's what we finna do. We ain't finna be shooting that many motherfucking threes unless we got the opportunity to do that, and we finna go in and we finna play ball. We only relying on a trade if necessary. All you motherfuckers that want to shoot the threes and want to shoot the trades, sit your bitch ass down. That's what I would have did as a motherfucking coach, and that's what you supposed to did too. If you
but
talking like
you
that, you
think
would have
you
did
doing
fucking
that?
nothing.
But doing that, even though they still would have lost, doing that and taking all them key players out would have resulted in the same thing.
But
Like,
we already went over how deep their roster is.
yeah, it's an ego. I'm telling you, it's an ego thing. Like when you're blowing a team out, I play basketball. When you're blowing a fucking team out, you start bullshitting when you're up 20 points. You know, it's hard to get past the bullshitting part.
So
Like
you, so you, so you,
until they take
so
their players out, it's just like
So you was like that when you
Y'all
played
act- Y'all
basketball?
not nice. Y'all not nice.
No, no,
Now I'm
I'm
just
saying
fucking around doing shit.
no, I'm saying you was like that when you played basketball out there in the hood and all of this shit. You was like that when you played basketball?
When I play rec
Cause
ball, hell yeah. If we were blowing
I wasn't like that. I wasn't like that at all. I ain't give a fuck if they was down 40. I'm still stepping on the fucking gas. Mike, we already won the game. Fuck that.
they didn't
Let's
off
continue.
the
I want to
gas.
win by more.
They just doing shit. Like they
No, fuck
were
that.
just
There
doing.
was no, but that's the thing, Tim. There's no fucking off with
Mike,
me
you telling me
when I
you
was
gonna
like
play
that.
hard when you blowing somebody out by 20
Yes,
points?
I'm telling you that. That's how I was. Anybody who know me played that, knew that. That was my mentality. Cause you never knew what the fuck was going to happen. You have to rule certain shit out. No possibilities. A random motherfucker could have got on fire, or one of our ass could have got hurt, or any of that shit during that game. So yes, I'm putting the foot on the gas, and I'm still going to hit as much as I fucking want to prevent these motherfuckers from making a comeback. Fuck goofing off. I don't have time for it. I want to win, and I want the win to be fucking absolute. Period.
That's perfectly fine. But you also got about 6 other players that don't feel the same way as you, Mike.
I guarantee you, the motherfuckers that I played with felt the exact
No, they don't.
same fucking way.
No, they don't.
I'm not going to
We
say
was on the
all.
same team. Like,
I'm
Mike,
not
we're
going to say
blowing them out by 25. I'm not going hard.
Tim. If I was Tim, me and you'll be fighting.
No, we wouldn't. You would
We'll
just
be
be going
fighting.
hard. I'm gonna look at you like I'm gonna
No,
just get a ball to Mike
no,
because
Tim.
he going
We'll be
hard.
fighting. We'll be fighting, Tim. I'm dead ass serious. We'll be
So
fighting.
you gonna fight your own
Yes,
teammate because
absolutely.
we're blowing somebody out by 25
Absolutely.
points.
I'm gonna be cussing your ass out along the way.
They got that killer
If
All
you
instinct,
I'm saying,
man.
this
you know what I'm saying?
happens. Like look at the Patriots and the Falcons in the Super Bowl, bro. Shit fucking happens. Like we whooping their ass. You know what I'm saying? It just happens. People are
I'm
human,
not
bro.
letting off the
Like
gas. I'm not letting off the gas for shit.
I'm telling you right
Period.
now,
That's just what that is.
realistically in real
Okay,
life,
let me ask you. Okay,
if
I'm
I'm busting your ass, I'm going to start doing bullshit.
okay, and I'm gonna be cussing your ass out, and I'm gonna be throwing the ball at your ass for bullshit. I am, cause I know,
Like
cause
it's
I know that's my mindset. That is absolutely my mindset.
The funny thing is, right? The great thing is every team needs somebody with Mike's attitude,
That's
but
my
you're gonna
mindset.
have you're gonna
Yeah,
have
but you're gonna have
70% of
motherfuckers
the
that don't
team
feel like that.
that's gonna
They
be like
don't.
looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this
Yeah,
guy?
and yeah,
exactly. It's human nature, bro.
I'm absolutely fine with feeling like the outcast of doing that. That's nothing new to me. I always been the
Mm-hmm.
fucking outcast of doing shit. So that ain't nothing new to me.
Mm-hmm.
But if I see you fucking off,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to finish these
Any realm,
motherfuckers
I
off,
fucked up. Really.
we fighting. I'm
Mm-hmm.
cussing your ass out. We fighting.
I
You
wanted to make an analogy, but I'm not going to do that one because
Go ahead, make an analogy.
I don't want to do that one because we don't need that for that pod.
No,
For
go
this,
ahead.
no,
You brought
I'll
it
do a
up.
different one. I'll do
No,
a different.
don't do no different one. Stick with the same one that you're doing.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
stick
So
with the
you
same
telling
one.
me?
This is funny. This is good.
So you telling me if you stay with me, y'all, if you fucking a
Mm-hmm.
chick, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you give her that A1
Mm-hmm.
the first night, you telling
Mm-hmm.
me you gonna exert that same energy to give her that A1 every fucking night, even though you already know you got it in the bag?
Nigga, are you comparing sex to basketball? Are you fucking
I'm trying
serious?
to give you analogies to where what your
That's a
mentality. I'm trying to tell you
that's a
your
fucked up
analogy is
ass analogy.
but in real life, people are going to slack off in every category. I'll take you to games. I got in the top 1,000 of gears. You don't think when I was busting their ass and I ended up losing games, I didn't take my foot off their neck? I did. That's why I lost. It's just human nature. Like, you're just going to do that. Like, man, we busting their ass, bro. I got 15 kills and 2 deaths.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up the sniper, and then I went 3 rounds, and I did pick up the sniper because I wanted to try to get my natural off, and got fucked off. It's like, oh shit, I should just stayed on the sniper.
And who fault that? That was your fault, right?
Yes,
That was
that's
that.
what.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of this conversation. I'm trying to tell you,
That's great.
so much
Whenever I
better
play,
than every team.
okay,
They took their foot off of Nick's neck, and they got their ass whooped. That's
okay,
it.
okay.
That's
Let me bring you up another analogy. And Chris is a witness to this shit. Chris is a bona fide witness to this shit. Chris, whenever we played Gears, we had motherfuckers down plenty. We had motherfuckers up plenty of times, and we was winning, and we knew we was winning. They were resort to fucking off. Who was the motherfucker still gunning their ass down to fucking them off?
Mike
Chris?
flanking with the Nasher every time.
Every time. I didn't let shit off. You can fuck off if you want to. Fuck you. I'm not letting the foot off the gas because you ain't. I'm killing your ass. Period. That's just what it was. And
All gas, no brakes.
Chris could tell you, Jody could tell you, Pat could tell you, Chris, all 3 of the Chris's could tell you, everybody could tell you. Whenever I played Gears, it was straight up like what he said. No, all gas and no brakes. I ain't give a fuck how much I was up.
Look,
I wanted to make sure
about all this. As much passion as Mike has about what he's saying, he hates the person with the most passion in the NBA about what he's fucking saying, which I don't understand.
Who?
My man off Golden State.
Oh, you talking about Draymond?
Draymond, and you hate him.
Oh yeah, I hate that nigga.
Oh yeah, I hate that nigga.
You're an asshole. Yeah, but Tim, I'm not an asshole.
But no, you sound just like Draymond though. How you just said how you get at somebody's ass about not straight. That's how Draymond talks. He talks just like you.
I might need to sit down and listen to a couple interviews.
No, dead serious, Mike. You sounded just like Draymond, bro.
Oh,
how you said you good on everybody's ass. That's why I'm like, I don't know why you don't like him.
I need to go back and watch his interviews. Then I might need to do a tape.
Why do you think Durant left? He was on his ass, bro.
I might need to listen to Draymond Green interviews more. I might need to do a tape back. I might need to do a tape back. And you heard
it's funny because I'm on us, but I feel like I'm conscious right now. Like, bro.
No, hell no, nigga. You are. I mean, you the conscious. That's what the podcast is. The good, the bad, the troll, and the conscious. I can let you know right. I can let you know right now. I don't know what I am right now. I don't know where I'm the good.
Well, turned up. You more than living.
You was going but when you said that, yeah, you pissed me off. You got that right. You got that right. Cause man,
that's funny.
I always give like mostly everything I do whenever I'm playing anything, man. No. I was competitive as fuck back in them days. And that's part of the reason why, like in gaming right now, like I don't play competitive now. That's part of that reason why. Because I already know how I am about that. Because because I played on pro teams where motherfuckers would give up when I knew for a fact that we had opportunities to win, and the motherfuckers would just give up. I'm like, no, the shit ain't over yet. The bullshit ain't over yet. The match is still going on. We got time to make a comeback.
I give it to you. You are truly the through and through hero complex, bro.
Like, fuck no. It ain't no hero complex. That's just me.
That's what I'm saying. They should go watch you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's unbelievable.
And that hero music come on, what?
It's just in his spirit. Like, you are just, I would love to have you on my team. Because people need that shit.
No, because I would want the way y'all ass talking. I wouldn't want to be on no team because your ass giving up and all of this shit. I'll be pissed off. I'll be pissed the fuck off. I really would. I'll be pissed the fuck off. But bullshit aside, if we were to ever be on a team playing anything, like if it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give a fuck about being on y'all team, man. I know for a fact that, especially in Yu-Gi-Oh, if we were like a team on Yu-Gi-Oh, I know for a fact that we might wouldn't go far, but I know that us being on a team, like playing against other motherfuckers in Yu-Gi-Oh, oh, they'll be looking at our ass crazy. They'll definitely be
I mean,
looking at
we
our ass.
us two will be the downfall of that just because we don't use the extra cards.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't get
I,
slapped off.
I would, but it's the one thing, and I know we've been talking about this for a while, so let me wrap up with this. It's one thing that I literally thought about one conversation after what me and Matt brought it up to me, and that one conversation, and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think of it from that perspective. You know, when I always bring up how Mac and Snap get sweaty when they be
hmm
playing, when I get into when I got them stuck in the damn corner, and I
hmm
be like, well,
Yeah.
damn, Matt be like, nigga, look what all the fuck I had to do to get out that fucking situation you had me in,
hmm
and you know, just thinking about that, and I'm like, damn, you know,
I
that's
learned both of them. I learned after turn 4. That's when Mac turned it on. He like, look, this ain't gonna last too much goddamn time.
no,
Nah.
that's not all the way true.
And Snap
That's
after
not all the way
after
true.
turn 5, that's when he started laughing at your ass. Like, yeah,
Well, that's because around about turn 5 or 6, Snapper have everything that he need.
he don't even
He'll,
care if he win
he'll
or lose. That was his whole goal, just to
yeah,
drag
Just
this
to
shit out.
make you mad.
just to make you irritated and piss you off. But you
Yeah.
know, Snap don't never straight me as that. Whatever. I mean, I know
Yeah,
his debts are not worse than Manny's. His
Mm-mm.
debts are nowhere near worse than Manny's debts.
Mm-mm.
Manny's debts are worse than Chris. Chris is putting it on mild, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
but
Manny's whole sole purpose is to make your ass crash out. That's his whole purpose. Whenever he duels you with any debt, he's making you crash out, no matter what. That's just Manny. That's just how Manny is. But you know, back to what I was saying with Matt, man, that makes me think. You know, I'm like, well, damn. You know, he actually, you know, I looked at that as an aspect of him respecting me as a duelist by him
hmm
doing all of that shit, and to be able to push and to be able to put people, not just Mac in general, but when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, to put people in those situations with just my pure deck alone, without no
hmm
negates, without none of the
right.
bullshit that everybody else played. You know,
hmm
that actually lets me know in the long run, like, damn, I might be actually decent at this fucking game. So that's just my main take that I just wanted to say. But
What's
yeah.
going on? I see on this thing. What's going on with the WWE? The King.
Okay. So they got the Queen of the Ring tournament that's going on. And that was a good segue, by the way. That was a fantastic segue, by the way. So what's going on in the Queen of the Ring tournament is we discussed this, me, Snap, and Matt discussed this, and how it was thrown together. It was rushed because this is the first time that Queen of the Ring tournament has had fatal four ways all the way through.
Yeah.
Because they had like fatal four-way matches all the way through. Not to say they haven't been good. They all been good matches, but you could tell that it was rushed. But despite it being rushed, it's still turning out to be a decent tournament. It's still turning out to be pretty decent, especially on the women's side. The women is just showing
Yeah.
out, man. The women in general just showing out, especially how Roxanne won. That was fucking genius on how Roxanne won her match. And especially Alexa. I didn't see that shit coming at all. That shit came
I
out
caught a
of
glimpse of that. I caught a glimpse of that one actually.
that came out of left field. I'm looking at Charlotte ass in the submission, and I'm thinking that Gigi finna get ready to submit. Alexa, hurry up and hit the top rope, hit a finisher, 1, 2, 3, and then round about the 1, 2, 3, one round the 3 hit. That's when Gigi tapped
Very
out.
sneaky. Very sneaky.
Gigi tapped out, but Alexa, referee was like, Alexa got that win. And I was like, bro, that was fucking amazing. I was blown the fuck away. Chris, what are your thoughts when you seen that? Because I know I definitely want to. Because I don't think Matt was able to catch it.
Yeah.
But
I didn't catch nothing on Raw or SmackDown this week at
yeah,
all.
so Chris, what's your thoughts about it, man? Because to
No,
me, that shit was fucking amazing.
they've been booking them right, man. Like the smaller women, you would think they would have a chance, and I mean the way they've been doing it to having them win, man, it's awesome. That means they're using your head, not you know what I'm saying they ain't the
Exactly.
biggest, they ain't the baddest, but hey,
Mhm.
they know what they can do. So I thought that was
Exactly.
smart on both ends. Yeah, Alexa and freaking Roxanne.
Roxanne, yeah,
Yeah,
man, it was fucking awesome, bro.
yeah.
So it's good. It's interesting to see Randy, um, where he at with the King of the Ring. So it looks like to me, Randy might beat Sheamus into that Grand Slam, which sucks.
I'm
Mm.
upset about that. I wanted
Which
Sami
really,
Zayn to go.
I wanted Sammy to win too. I did. I really wanted Sammy to win too. But I just the thing about Sammy was striking me, and I don't want them to do is I really do not want them to go in a heel Sammy turn because when Sammy was heel last time, that shit wasn't good. It wasn't a good. He didn't have a good heel run, and
Hmm.
I don't want that to happen. And it's almost like Sammy always coming up short is leading to him turning heel and then finally winning the big one after doing some dastardly like cheating or turning on
Mhm.
somebody or shit like that. So that's the thing that I don't want because we all know how good Sammy is. Sammy's fucking fantastic and he deserves a championship run. He deserves a run. So I definitely want Sammy. I just hope that whatever the hell that Triple H or everybody else is doing, I just want Sammy get to get a championship run. Now, far as back to my Randy situation, I'm happy that Randy is going far in the tournament. I'm just upset that it seems like that he might beat that Grand Slam record over Sheamus
Mm,
because Sheamus has been screaming for the Intercontinental title
Mhm.
for the longest time.
Mhm.
And I want Sheamus to actually do it. Despite him being Irish and all of that shit, I still want Sheamus to do it, to be like the ultimate Grand Slam champion. And the only thing that he needs is the Intercontinental title. But it's like they're keeping him away from it. Versus
Mhm.
Randy, which is right now, and anybody could and everybody could agree, Randy ever since coming back has just been on his best career run, in my opinion. This
yeah.
has probably been one of
The fact
Randy's
that he's
best.
still doing it is wild to me.
Yeah, when he came back from that injury, from that serious back injury,
Isn't he 20 years in now?
man, Randy's
Yeah.
probably more than
Yeah.
20
20,
years.
20 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably 20
Damn, man.
plus now. And Randy's he wrestled, you know what I'm saying? He changed his wrestling style up a little bit. He's a little bit more power now, but he still got the technique. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Randy is just on whatever's Randy doing. He's on his one of his best runs right now. And that's the run that I kind of wanted for Charlotte when she came back. But the crowd is just eating her ass alive. Like it's just
Yeah.
and it's mainly because the situation WWE always puts her in these fucked up situations. Like
Right?
why you can't have Charlotte just come back and work her way to the title instead of just automatically just thrusting her to the title picture. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte's fantastic. She is the top women's wrestler, despite what everybody says. She is the top female wrestler there. So, you know what I'm saying? Charlotte's supposed to be having a Randy Orton run right now, but she's not.
Fans ain't gonna let that happen,
Randy
man.
Orton
Well,
run is
what
weird though.
Randy Orton is on the and the messed up and the
Because
cool
he
part of
died out. He died out for a time.
yeah, but the thing about Randy Orton is you would think that Randy Orton run would be a title run, but it hasn't. Randy Orton just been having a fantastic run, just wrestling
I feel
different
like he's.
opponents.
I feel like what I've seen because I haven't watched too much of it is it's like he's doing like a legacy run. That's what it feels
That's what
because
that's exactly what it feels like.
because I want to ask Snap. I want to ask Snap and Mac this along with you, Mike.
Go
But
ahead.
does he not have the is Randy Orton have the best outside of wrestling career as far as like clipping, as far as like a saying or like what am I trying to say? Like
Like a good presence outside of the
no,
WWE.
not a good presence. Like what Randy Orton is, what his like his special move. Like you see all the clips, Randy.
RKO. Oh,
People doing
RKO.
Randy Orton, yeah, RKO.
Mhm.
Like is
Oh,
he the
RKO.
biggest in
Yeah,
wrestling for
I would say
that?
yes.
As far
I
as
would
like,
say
Popular as far as what wrestling goes, or everybody would know who
yeah,
Randy Orton is because of the RKO.
yeah,
yeah,
him, Cena, yeah,
yeah, yeah. Him and
yeah.
seen them both.
Yeah, cause
Some
cause
somewhere.
people do this here, they always say, "Oh, that's John Cena." You know, he ain't make that up, but
Yeah,
it's always like John Cena thing. Or
yeah,
even though
I
Randy
gotta
Orton
put
do the RKO, that shit came from pretty much your boy Diamond Dallas Page.
exactly. And a lot of people don't, and that's another thing. A lot of people don't give enough credit to.
Well,
Like a lot.
actually, take that back, Mike. Hold on.
What's up? What's up?
Wasn't even Diamond Dallas Page move. It was your boy John Laurinaitis move.
Ugh.
He did though. He
Ugh.
Are you
did
talking about
first.
that ace cutter, huh?
Ace Cutter, yeah, he did Ace. He
Yeah,
was the first one to do it. So
yeah, but Dime Dollar Page made it look cooler.
yeah, he did.
Dime Dollar Page started doing it. He made it look cooler, and the reason why I said Dime Dollar Page is because when that move, when Dime Dollar Page was when he started doing that move, that's when DDP started getting on his fantastic run. And he was on
Mhm.
a fantastic run. And I believe DDP was like pushing like 30, like late 30s and 40s when he was
Yeah,
on his
GDP
run.
was 30, 35, 36 when he
Yeah,
broke in.
man. DDP
Yeah, he
was
was
on a
up there.
fantastic run. And that's one person that I really would love to meet, like in real life and chop it up. Because he just strikes me as a cool ass
Yeah,
cat.
he a good
Diamond
guy.
Dallas Page does, man. So
He a good guy. I
yeah,
think
so
Randy, when Randy, it was kind of like how when Steen got with Darby Allin. I
yeah.
think Randy had got with your boy with the barefoot guy
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle. I think that's when Randy just was like, you know what, I'm finna just have a good time now.
Yeah. And
And
that's
that
what it
was like
was.
the best thing he done did. He became crowd favorite. You know, he had his moments
Hmm.
where he go heel and he supposed to be whatever. But when he did that Matt Riddle shit, man, it was just like career
Yeah.
change for
When
him.
he grew his beard out and all that shit. When he grew his
Hmm.
mustache and shit out, like Randy looked like it looked like a villain Randy, but it was a cool villain Randy. So
And it was just
it's
having fun.
yeah, he was just having fun, man. So yeah, so both, man. And once again, I just want Charlotte to go on her run. Now, Mac, you might not like Naomi's run, but I'm enjoying her run right now as what she's doing right now, especially with her character and all of that stuff with the caution character that she's doing, and now she's
Hmm.
got Money in the Bank. I just hope that she don't become the first woman. They don't book her to be the first woman that fucks up Money in the Bank.
Oh, I
That's
think she'll win. I think she'll win it. But who she going? Which one you think she gonna get?
I don't know, cause boy is I don't know. That's the question. Cause look like she's aiming at Tiff though.
Mm,
Looks like she's aiming at Tiffany Stratton, which, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no issue with that. But
hmm
me personally, I like Tiff. I'm not into the attire that she got right now. Cause it's like everybody got the attire with the little straps on their legs and shit. And
the cheek lifters. You talking about the
yeah, yeah. And I'm like, why is she starting to do it? Well, Tiffany's been doing it, but some other female wrestlers are starting to do it too. And I'm
I getting
like,
them butt enhancers, man. They got to put them straps.
yeah. And I'm
Butt
like,
lift.
Booty hit.
bro. And I'm like,
Tiff shit
no,
so
bro.
bad. Her shit don't even lift it. It just there. It just like on her.
You said
Hey,
who?
If the shit just on her, it don't lift
hey,
it.
don't
Yes.
Charlotte have? No, Charlotte ain't got them yet, huh?
That should fall off.
No. No, Charlotte.
That should fall off.
Leave Charlotte alone, damn it.
Damn, bro. Fall off.
Charlotte Candace is saggy,
Fall off.
man. Damn, Charlotte Candace saggy and shit, man. What is this?
I do gotta get more in tune with WWE. or wrestling in general. These
Oh,
Queen,
females that's coming
leave the
in,
queen alone.
Oh, that's my girl now.
I
I fuck
know,
with
I
Charlotte.
know, I
these
know.
females coming in, that luscious shit, and then that girl snaps in a couple of snaps ago.
couple of
Just a
snaps
couple of
ago.
snaps, couple of episodes ago.
Oh, got him loose. Oh, you talking about Oscar?
uh,
It's good to see Oscars back.
Yeah.
whichever one has that nice little pin. She had a cute little pin she do.
Are you talking? Are you talking about Kyrie or you
He
talking
talking
about
about he
EO?
talking about EO.
You
Yeah, you
talking
talking
about
about
EO?
EO?
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Oh
I
nigga,
don't know
wait! Oh nigga,
Uh,
if you think EO something else, boy,
the, the,
you gonna have a
the
blast
white
watching.
the white girl, the
You
the
would
one that he was showing us.
you would. Are you talking
You
about
talking about
Stephanie
Nick?
Valkyria?
Nikita?
oh, Nikita Lyons,
Oh, you talking about Nakia
Yeah,
Lyons?
Nikita Line, yeah,
the
The
white
the
with
girl.
the
the
sexy
thing
yeah, yeah,
Oh, that was me. I
That
ain't
was
sure.
yeah,
Mac.
Oh,
Yeah.
the thing
yeah.
Trying
the
to say all
thing
black people
Oh,
look
that was
alike,
you,
man? Is
man.
what you trying to say?
the thing about Nikita Lyons is in my personal opinion, Nikita's supposed to have been on the main roster a long time ago.
She get
What
injured too
what
easy.
what what
She on
stopped
a lot of
her?
main rosters. Oh,
Well, no, I'm just saying like in general, Nikita just she gets injured a lot, and
all
then
the time.
on top of that, they haven't really honed in on her wrestling style. Like Nikita's wrestling style to me is supposed to be power based.
Well, that's what she doing now. Since she done
She's
been
doing
injured.
that now, but
Yeah.
she's supposed that's what they supposed to drilled into her when she first started. Because
yeah,
when
but
they
that white girl,
first,
she really doing that shit though,
yeah, I mean that's cool.
like ninja type shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
she different.
Oh she badass. She'll MMA
Yeah,
fighter for real. So the thing about Nikita's awesome. It's just that now she's starting to
You
get
hurt?
into they just when they was having her wrestle at first, it's almost like they was having her do too much and she was
Mm-hmm.
getting hurt by doing too much. When all she needed to do was to stay with the power set stay with the power move set. And I know somebody that's listening is not going to like that, but anyway, they don't like to say move set. But anyway, they, I mean, Nikita is starting to get into that bag now, so hopefully it's not too late for her to hit the main roster. But before I see a Nikita Lyons hit the main roster, I need Jada to hit it first. I need Jada Parker to hit the main roster first. I don't. She don't need to be dwelling in NXT too long. Jada
Mm-hmm.
definitely needs to be like literally. If we don't get a Jada Parker main roster call up next year, I'm gonna be disappointed. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, Jada and Will and Trick Williams, by the way, both of them. If we don't see
Mm-hmm.
a main roster call up by them by next year, then me personally, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
disappointed, and I'm gonna wonder what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because Jada is improving by the day.
Mm-hmm.
She's definitely improving by the day. I do think she still need to get rid of the little high step move that she do. I still feel that move. She should transition that into another move or something like that. I like the high step in motion that she do. I just don't like the move that comes afterwards. I feel like it should be something else that's more impactful, and then you
Mm-hmm.
should hit the high step. But that's just my opinion as a fan. But
Yeah.
overall, I just love. I want to see Jada Parker definitely hit the main roster, despite my hate against light skinned women. I would definitely like to see her hit the main roster. So,
She ain't fully black, man.
oh, she ain't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, she get a pass then.
Yeah, her dad's black. Her mama's something else.
Okay, well, she get a pass then. But anyway, damn, we chopped it up on this Queen of Rain tournament and the rest of the thing. We got well, we got any crash out. Oh well, anything else to wrap up before we
Oh, real
anything else?
quick,
Go
they
for it.
had
Oh, go ahead.
what's the name? On Seamus' little YouTube thing. He be doing little workouts with the
He hit
people.
a million. He hit a million, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Shout out to
Seamus,
Sheamus, man. Shout out to
Seamus.
fucking Sheamus, bro.
He had my girl on there, Stephanie Vakur on there, and Stephanie had
Oh.
Seamus on there twerking, man.
Uh-uh.
Hey
You say
Tim,
Seamus?
that's another female you need to check out, Tim. Stephanie
she
Mm-hmm.
McCurry. No,
Oh,
Stephanie Fakir. Man,
Dang.
send me the
Stephanie,
link. Send me the link.
Matt,
All
send
right, I got it.
the links, man. But
I
Stephanie,
got it.
Really?
yeah, Stephanie going to be cool though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie's going to be awesome,
That,
man.
that and real quick, John Jones, man, he retired
Yeah,
on UFC.
You said who?
It was
John
mad about
Jones.
that. Aspinall was mad about that, I'm sure.
Oh shit.
John Bones Jones. Oh,
All
I
right,
could say I touch on real quick.
go for it.
I'd like to say congratulations to Miss Collector of Belts. I think
Oh,
she had her
Tasha,
sixth title right now.
Mercedes,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes,
Monet.
Monet,
Yeah.
the CEO.
Hey, but she won that belt, boy. Hey, Tony Storm came up behind. Man, look, Tony's our best right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tony
Tony,
is at her best.
that's another person that we talk about Tony every time when we bring up women's wrestling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tony and I am a hype for their match, bro. I cannot wait for her and Tony, for Mercedes and Tony to go at it, man. Tony is probably next to me right now as being well. Charlotte is hot, but she's hot in the bad way. She got
Mm-hmm.
heat. She got
She got that
heat.
nuclear heat.
She got heat. But Tony, right now, the run that she's been on, she's probably her and Mercedes right now. They're the two women that's outside of WWE. They on a fantastic run right
Mm-hmm.
now, man.
Mm-hmm.
They on a great run right now. So shout out to them ladies, man. Continue doing your thing, and we are looking forward to that match. We are
Yep.
definitely looking forward to that match. All right, man. Anything else?
Oh,
Shit.
good.
Oh,
All right, cool
now I'm
beans.
gonna stop it.
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
we
crash
got.
out.
All right, so that's in crash out corner. Any crash outs? I know we've been a week. I know we've been a week out. Anything to crash out on besides the Heat?
One, and
Dang.
it's gonna be a conversation. So if anybody else got one before this, you might want to go ahead.
Can't see you, Ty.
If you got one, go ahead. Speak your piece.
Oh, hey, he knocking me out. Tasha says hi. You don't see her hand
What's
about to
up,
knock me out.
Tasha?
Hey,
What's going
hey,
on? Damn, Tasha, don't do it like that, Tasha.
No, he had after he just had all the nice things about you
Yeah,
earlier.
he said all them
he
beautiful
said
things
so
that you
many
want to
nice
hear on
things.
the podcast.
What's up?
I said Snap said them beautiful things about you in the podcast.
Oh
Didn't I
my
though? See
God.
how she treat me?
Do she even hear us talking?
She
Mm-mm.
don't
Hold
do
on,
nothing.
hold on.
He can't
Tasha,
see.
All right, now she can hear y'all.
Yeah,
Tasha,
you doing him like that, man. He just
he
said all the
has
nice things about
he
you
has such
earlier.
fantastic things about you on the podcast, and
You
you
know, yeah, you
me bugging him like that. Come on, Tasha.
Yeah, all the good things I said about her. You see how I get treated? That's why
Oh
I'm crashing out
shit.
about it. You know,
Yeah, but I missed the one about y'all's first crush and all that. I ain't listened to that yet.
just go back and listen to that
Oh
episode.
shit.
No,
look.
cuss you
You
out.
talk, we ain't talk about our first crush. We talked about how we got fucked off the first time.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. I want
Y'all
no
still
first crush.
reminiscing.
Well, no
Sensitive
reminiscing.
stuff.
It was
He
like
started
first.
reminiscing. Reminiscing
It was
about
like
bad times.
oh,
Yeah,
Reminiscing about pain,
yeah,
our pain and suffering.
exactly.
reminiscing my pain and stuff.
We had
Exactly.
to go cheer up after
It
that
was
mess.
straight
After
up
that,
pain and suffering.
Uh,
I don't
Oh,
even
man.
want to go back and watch that last part of the sidebar, nigga.
hell
I
no.
tell you.
I
I
was
did
sad.
say my first
I
crush when
was
y'all were
sad.
talking
I was sad just by listening to it, man.
Oh,
No,
y'all cried.
I'll get into my crash out real quick.
When she
Go
said,
ahead.
"Who was our what?" When she
He
said,
said,
"So
"Did
I
we
guess."
cry?"
Dude, I damn near cried when I was
Almost.
spilling. Shit, I'm the one who was spilling my guts. I had the worst. I had the worst out
I
of
put the
everybody.
tear forming up on Mike's story. I was like, damn.
She's a good boy sometimes.
Oh.
I can make
Oh
him,
Lord.
I can make him cry.
Okay, okay, all right. So we're gonna continue.
Damn.
I'm about to turn this camera.
When I put it on him, he cries.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Oh.
man.
This is proof right here. This is proof.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Yeah,
Hershey too.
You're right, huh?
Hershey sound like he agreeing with her, man. That's fucked up.
You know, the infamous hand in the podcast.
no,
Oh,
she touched me, so he you know, he real protective of me.
No, he agreed with me. That's what that is.
Nah. But anyway,
Well,
go ahead. You
With
know,
the infamous hand with the pink nail polish.
I know, right? We got the infamous hand. That's what it's going to be called.
that's like that.
We
That's
got,
like the hand that be on the old, not Muffet Babies. What that junk was? Muffet was it Muffet Babies with
yeah, it
the big
was.
nanny, the nanny who you
yo,
never seen
Yeah.
the other half.
Yeah,
You just see her like hands
you
and
just seen
stuff.
the hand.
yeah.
Yeah, Tasha, she's so silly, man.
That's funny.
Oh
Funny.
man,
No, for real though, I do got to crash out.
go for it, man.
I'm all the way oiled up.
I know. We know. We know.
And somebody in our podcast gonna have something to say about this.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. I think if what I think it is, I'm crashing on your ass
Oh, we
too.
here. We here. Oh, we here. I've been waiting
Okay.
on this moment. We here. We already had
Okay.
the conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Go
Okay.
for it.
Let's see.
Ballerina is
Oh, here
not
we go.
a part of the John Wick series. Period,
Why?
Uh
bro.
Why?
Period,
Why?
bro.
oh.
That's its own thing. We
Oh.
not attaching that to John Wick. Ballerina, I
Oh.
went and saw the movie. I don't care what nobody got to fucking say. Bro,
Oh.
that shit. Oh, that shit, bro. They could have did so much with that shit, bro. Like, they dropped the ball so hard. First of all, they could have made her so much more doper. Her story wasn't convincing enough. I don't give a fuck if you think there's not supposed to be a story in action. Fuck that. It has to have something to follow. All the John Wick movies, and I can name them all because I went and watched them all, have a story to why he's killing all these motherfuckers. It
No,
make
it
him look
don't. He killed everybody
he's a
about that
fucking
damn dog
boogeyman.
in the first
Not a
one, and
No,
then
dog.
it was
stop
it
it.
just
I'm gonna
went
get
on
my
here.
piece off. You can talk afterwards,
Okay,
man.
go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
He is the boogeyman, and we understand why he's the boogeyman in every single John Wick.
No, we don't.
Literally,
No, we
there's a
don't.
plot to everything he's doing throughout every movie. Don't give a fuck what nobody says, whether they agree or
Okay.
not, because y'all not watching it. Y'all just watching action. Ooh, boom, boom, pow, pow, bang, bang. I'm watching it because it makes sense. Like, oh, he killing all these motherfuckers. This shit fucking dope as fuck. Like, oh shit, there's not really a story to this. That's why you got us as fans. This is my favorite series, so calm down. I'm talking my piece. That ballerina shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. I was tired in the first 10 minutes of this shit.
Oh boy.
That fucking story, that bullshit ass story when she was a child. And what's up, little man?
Kingston must have showed up. He like, oh, what you going on about?
I'm gonna calm down a little bit. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. But
Oh,
he
He's gonna save you.
Yeah.
what's up, Kingston?
that story, they tried to put some bullshit story in the ballerina shit. Which first of all, they could have cut that whole first 10 minutes out. Because her pops was supposed to be him. We never learned about her parents. So we just assumed that they them. Like they say nothing about them. Spoiler alert. Just cut this whole shit out if y'all listening podcast. Look, you might have to go somewhere, bro. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is
All
good.
the time.
Hold
Oh
up,
boy.
man.
Nigga, we pushing forward, nigga.
He stole from the Twitter center that 4 hour range, but
My bad. I had to be a
he
cool uncle
used up
real
all the
quick.
credits on this damn episode.
All
We ain't
right,
got no more credits for the week for the month.
Woo.
back to it. So they could have cut the first 10 minutes off. They could have started this grown ass woman in the fucking ballerina shit that she went through with John Wick, which was cool. I like that. That should have been the first 30 fucking minutes, but they cut it to 10. Cool. And then when you want her to go slide on niggas, she went in and sliding like she was scared or something. Like, bitch, all this training you done did, cool, right? And then the best scene that would have been of the fucking movie, they cut the fuck out. They show her walking out slow, like she done killed all these niggas. I'm talking about bitches,
Yeah, there's a lot of
niggas,
them.
a lot of them, and we don't get to see that fucking scene. I
I
was like,
thought you
oh, this
seen
ought to
so
be
much
some
more
bullshit.
killing.
And
Okay, go
then
for
and
it.
then you cut off the dude's hand and go bring it back to the Nuan Don bitch and be like, hey, I want to know what happened to my family. And she's like, bitch, calm the fuck down. No, you're not gonna learn about your family and follow orders. Then she don't follow orders. I'm like, this bitch is just she don't listen.
That's a
So
woman.
now she just goes into this city.
Shit, it's a woman.
She just go into this city, Juan, Don, and willy nilly by herself, and then start fucking up people, which was kind of cool. I like that part.
Yeah.
Where they
She was
lost
about
me,
her life.
where they lost me at,
Mhm.
this whole flamethrower bullshit. I'm like,
Oh man.
all right, it was
Oh, that was-
cool for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
but y'all did a 25-minute show of her flamethrowing another flamethrowing ass nigga. Like I'm like, bro, all right.
Well, they had
Like
a
it was
flamethrower
cool when
fight,
it first came on, but y'all could have ended it after 5 minutes. She could have really got to the shits with the old white dude. Cool, whatever. Y'all trying something new? Fine. The best part of the fucking movie, bro. You know what the best part was, Mike? The boogeyman showed up. I was like, that's what this movie's missing. Fucking John Wick. And then you completely see the difference in the action. He whooped her ass for 10 minutes trying to tell this bitch to leave. And she still didn't want to leave, bro. I'm like,
Once
bro,
again, though,
he could kill you like
he
5
the
times.
boogeyman, the boogeyman
You
wasn't
might even
the
kill him.
boogeyman wasn't able. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
She's not even her. She's not even her. The bitch that almost killed John Wick in the first movie would have gave her the works. I'm like, bitch, you is sad. He just playing with you and telling you to leave. And then he like, you know what? All right, I got your side. I'm gonna help you out too. That was the best part of the movie. That was like, oh, the boogeyman here. We don't give a fuck. Bye bye. They died. He killing their fucking body. Saved her fucking life. She almost got killed by the big Siberian looking Russian nigga. But hey, gotta get saved by John Wick because it's his movie. We understand. And I'm just like, that's what it was missing the whole time. That John Wick factor. Like, she didn't have the unks. They could have made her more evil. They could have made her more revengeful. But it just wasn't hitting for me. And I'm pissed. As a fucking fan, I'm fucking mad, bro. Like, that shit.
Okay, so hearing two different opinions. I need to lock in and watch this movie tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I spoiled the entire
No, you didn't spoil
Nah,
it
you
at
ain't
all.
spoiled
You ain't spoil shit because I'm
spoiled
still going to watch it. So now I have to really watch it now because I literally want to watch it now so we can have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, by me not watching it, you know what I'm saying? Because
I ain't seen it yet either.
when I was watching it, oh, you haven't seen it yet neither, Chris?
No, not yet.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and buckle down and watch it.
I will not be buying that movie as part of my John Wick series.
Well, I gotta watch it to see first, but I know when I could only go off what I seen from the trailers. When I saw from the trailers, it made me interested and excited for the movie, mainly because it was a movie set in the John Wick universe. Because I watched the hotel one, and that Continental was fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's going on in John Wick world, it piques my interest. So I'm like, okay, I need to watch this shit. But anyway, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch this before Matt go on, and because now that he said his piece, I'm pretty sure Matt gonna go ahead and
I want to hear this. I have to hear this.
Because me and Snap can't have no opinion on this. Just in case, listeners, we haven't seen it yet. I know you sent us the site, Matt. So I'm gonna check it out. But me and Snap, we're gonna check it out on our own time, and then likely, hopefully,
I need to look up the reviews for this movie.
Ain't no hopefully. About time we run this podcast back and we give our thoughts on the ballerina movie. We'll all be able to chime in on it. That's the plan. So
I'm gonna say because if y'all watch it this week, I'll do my crash out next week for this.
Okay, we'll watch it. I'll watch it this week.
Yeah,
my crash out gonna be kind of spoilerish.
Oh, that's fine because that way we could go ahead and watch it.
So we can all have an opinion.
We can all have an opinion. So right now,
I get to live. I get to live today.
Matt like scapegoat.
And next week, I'm gonna be like, man, I was on that oil, man. I don't remember none of that. That was
Right.
oil talking, man.
Blame it on the oil. Blame it on the
I
oil.
like
Blame it.
ballerina.
Oh, shit's so funny. All right, man. Snap, you had a crash out, Snap. So what's up? What you got?
No, I ain't have one. I'm good. I was just gonna mess with my wife. Crash out about Tasha messing with me and stuff.
Oh, okay. Matt, what about you? You got? Oh, you saving yours for
I'm
the
gonna say
next.
mine. I'm saying mine.
Okay, I don't have a crash out, so I guess we pretty much wrapped up for this segment, y'all. Another long podcast, and once again, we
Set a record.
apologize for it. But hey, it was a fun, it was a great podcast.
There was
Appreciate everybody for listening, tuning in. Appreciate Kendra once again for showing up for our sidebar conversation, being a guest. Appreciate you, Kendra, if you're listening. If you get through this podcast,
Yeah.
boy, we just cracking out about it though. But appreciate everybody for listening, man. Check us out on all social media platforms at the GBTC podcast on all social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter. Well, yeah, I'm still calling it Twitter. All of the platforms, man, YouTube and all of that. So appreciate all the love that we've been getting. Once again, we still get love on TikTok. Hopefully, you guys, we put out a thank you video on TikTok, letting everybody know how much we appreciate y'all, man. We getting the followers, we getting the likes and all of that stuff. We still starting out on this journey, so hopefully you continue with this journey with us, man. And that's all we got, man. We got anything else before we wrap up for the show, y'all?
That's all.
Yeah, I do. I was spoiling myself on date everything. Apparently, you can meet a butt plug.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And he would end the podcast. He ended it with, just to let y'all know, he ended the podcast off talking about an upcoming dating sim game called Date Everything, and you can date a butt plug.
You can
But
date a butt plug, man.
but anyway, that's all we got, everybody. Take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. We'll talk to you all later. Be easy.
Peace.